everybody. It's Saturday night, MCM time. Late night. I swear I'm getting your book out on Monday. But come, we hang out. We're gonna have cool stuff to talk about. Brian puts a lot of work into this, so you know it's gonna be fucking awesome. And I cuss, so it already messed everything up. So let's get it going.
Oh boy.
Victory pose. Woo! It's going to be a great show.
I swear, late night. Look, here's your package. It's all ready to go. Getting to the post office is like crazy for me.
Did you do a whatnot or what, Kyle?
It was from the giveaway we did a couple weeks ago.
Oh, okay. Yeah, don't do any whatnots, bro.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
I learned that already.
Yeah.
Joe, you're bringing the wave back. I'm bringing the wave back.
No, nobody waves anymore. So I said, you know
Hi,
what? Let's start bringing it back.
You gotta
Yeah.
I'm gonna start creeping people out.
Hey,
Hey,
on my friendship. That's the biggest win you could ever get. So, that's
Hit up the drinking game, you guys.
Drinking
oh
game.
shit! I don't even have anything to drink right now in my hand.
Yeah,
I quit drinking this morning, but now I'm going to start again.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere, right?
It's 420 somewhere.
Yeah.
It was 4:20 a few minutes ago for some other people here.
It's 4:20 everywhere I go. That's what my watch says. So
Yeah. Got a lot of fun stuff to talk about tonight, you guys. We are close to 1,000 subs. We have new items out added every day to the giveaway extravaganza craziness. So
We hit
make sure
1,000
you guys-
tonight. I'll fly to your house and do the Costanza on your couch.
can't stand you.
Just throwing it out there.
What
How many
else?
subscribers did we just lose?
Yeah, right.
At
What's the
least
total right now, Brian?
Huh? What's that?
What's the total subscriber count?
The total is 973. We are less
Ooh.
than 30 away. Less than 30 away from.
I guess no one wants his hobby box from Rip and Wax, you know, and how much fire he's been pulling. Like it's a box from him. So
So
Aaron,
that
I have
once we hit
subscribed
1,000,
several times.
hey, so. Uh-oh.
Is he farting?
No, it's R2D2, bro.
Sorry, guys.
My wife decided to start watching Game of Thrones.
Why?
So I had to put up with that fucking misery all day long.
well, there's that new Jon Snow series or whatever coming out.
Oh my god, that is like, dude,
Was
I'd
that
rather
years
watch
from away?
soccer.
I like watching soccer.
Soccer's only fun for me to watch during World Cup time.
Ugh.
Well, I like it because there's no commercial interruption because you have 45 minutes of pure TV and like the extra extended time. And
It's
then
a
halftime
great
is when they
show.
dump all the commercials and then you watch the second half. And it's just amazing when they score a goal.
Yeah. That's why hockey's so great, right? Because
The nudity doesn't even help that show.
See, I figured that's why they need to choose one or the other, right? Either have nudity or like gory violence. And they just tried to like mix both in and it didn't work. For me, I know it worked for a lot of people, but it's like kind of like I like to watch the extremes of either or.
I feel like it was a very popular show until the very last season when they totally messed up the whole storyline.
I don't know how it was a popular show because it's got the worst dialogue.
So someone tried to get me into the series by showing me the first episode like 3 times, and it's like, bro, you showed me the episode 2 other times before this. Like, why would re-showing me that first episode over and over again get me the one to continue?
Dreadful.
Yeah, it's like I've seen the first episode. Show me episode 2 now.
It's not any better.
I wouldn't expect it to be, so that's why the only Game of Thrones I've seen besides the episode 3 times, I've seen the last episode.
I'd rather watch Gilmore Girls, and that motherfucking thing's unwatchable too.
And you're like, and I don't have any daughters.
My wife has to watch it to do a trivia, so we watched season 1, and I was like, "This is the worst show ever." And then I was watching Game of Thrones today, and I was just like, "Oh." But I'd rather watch Miss Marvel, even though it's done.
I sold a all new Marvel Point 1 second print 9.8 for $2,500 the other
Fucking
day.
A, brother. That's huge.
Yeah. So
Well, speaking of that, the final episode for Miss Marvel came out last week. What'd you guys think? Did you guys watch it?
yeah,
Yeah,
I thought it was good.
So did I.
I
That was really
liked it.
good.
Yeah, I mean, we were talking about it last night on Drunken Chat, and I was saying, like, you know, when it crossed over at the same time as Obi-Wan, right? At first I was looking forward to Obi-Wan, but then as the season progressed and Miss Marvel was starting, after watching the first couple episodes of Miss Marvel, I was looking forward to watching Miss Marvel before watching Obi-Wan, which I was like, kind of like, it's like, what planet are we on? So
Yeah.
It's all writing. That's all it is. It's all about the writing.
Well,
You know.
I think that's where they're skimping out on a lot of shows.
yeah, they're talking right now heavily about how bad the Marvel universe has become. Like many outlets, many content creators are just talking about how everything that's come out, you know, for the last couple of years, other than maybe Spider-Man, has been bad. And
I
that's
think we're too inundated. There's too much of it. We're too what's the word, like we've become,
oversaturated.
yes. And well, it's not like it's as good as Endgame. Don't fucking compare it to it then. Like,
well, yeah,
but
because
I just
that's
think
like
it's too much.
well, that's like the peak, right? Endgame was like the peak of like that phase, and then you know they had to build up something new for this phase, and then it seems like they're just trying to see what sticks to continue on, right?
You know, a lot of I was going to say a lot of stuff has happened, you know, like, you know, when Black Panther, Chadwick Boseman died, that changed a lot of things as far as where they could go with the MCU. That really fucking hurt their plans, because you know you've got the faces of the MCU, and two of them were Chris Evans and Robert Downey Jr., and then Chadwick Boseman goes down. So like, who's picking up the mantle? Like, when you think of MCU right now, who are you thinking of?
Mephisto.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like
Omega Red, right?
Echo.
you know,
Well-
and Doctor Strange, you know.
Well, here's a couple questions. First of all, with Miss Marvel being good, what do you see coming in the future from that you know, has what you saw out of Miss Marvel? What does it show you that's coming in the future? Because I know a lot of people are talking mutants, you know, because of the final episode and the way that they explained her and stuff, and
With the music in the background.
yeah, the X-Men music. Yeah. All that stuff. But also, you know, you got the mutation because of the gas from, you know,
Terrigen.
the Terrigen mists. Yep.
Oh man, I had some gas that was a mutation the other day. It was bad.
You know, that could be what they were talking about, but why play the song? But the big thing to me is the Young Avengers stuff, right? You're totally setting up all the Young Avengers stuff, in my opinion. And, you know, you've got Miss Marvel, America Chavez. You can even throw characters like Sylvie maybe in there, right? The Sylvie character, or if there's a young Loki that ends up showing up, you've got Kate Bishop. You've got Isaiah Bradley. You've got, I mean, so all these characters. There's a couple characters you don't have, right? You don't have the the Hulkling character yet, but guess what? If you remember, what is Hulkling? He is a Skrull, right? He's the one that is supposed to be given the Skrull Empire, right? And guess what is coming up? Secret Invasion, which is all about the Skrulls, all right?
Yeah.
So we have some stuff coming up that could really change everything. With Miss Marvel was already good. Marvel's coming out, could be good. It could rectify the whole bullshit that happened with Brie Larson just being so unlikable,
Do you think we'll see like some sort of iterations of Speed and Wiccan into it?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Do you think they'll bring in Amadeus Cho to replace Hulkling?
I don't know. We'll see, because there's a good chance that Hulkling, like I said, shows up somehow. Or Marvel. What does Marvel like to do? They like to do the amalgamation of characters, right? So they could do an amalgamation of Hulkling and Amadeus Cho, right? So where Amadeus Cho's mom is a human and his dad is a Skrull, right? Because in the comics, his dad is a Skrull, and that's the interesting stuff. The Kang stuff, right? We know we're gonna have different Kangs that are gonna be introduced in Ant-Man. We're gonna have the evil as fuck Kang coming in Ant-Man, and that's going to show us another version of Kang, which they're going to start showing us more versions of Kang, which could give us the Kid Kang figure or whatever his name is. Yeah, man, it's very
I think
interesting.
Roy Kent's going to save the MCU.
Who?
Roy fucking Kent.
Roy Kent. Who's Roy Kent?
He's going to be Hercules.
You're talking about the actor.
Oh,
yeah,
the
I don't know
actor.
his name.
Yes.
I just know him as Roy Kent.
Yeah. What up, Richie?
What's up?
Rich.
Hey, what's going on, guys? I got a new mic today, so I was all fired up.
Nice.
That's why
Set it up.
I put up 58 slides.
Nice.
I'll go fast.
Make sure it's set correctly in the
It
StreamYard.
is.
It
I'm
is.
a dickhead. Yeah.
So.
What's up,
All
Dollar?
$dollar bill, y'all.
Yeah, we're talking Young Avengers right now, and everything that Marvel is leading up to, and just basically how bad the Marvel universe has become. And I think Thor got Love and Thunder. There we go. Now it's going. Thor Love and Thunder was so bad that it's got everybody rethinking Kevin Feige, right? Which is stupid. It's ridiculous. We all know how great Kevin Feige is, but when you start throwing a couple bad seasons out there, they want to fire the coach that won us 3 Super Bowls in a row. That type of shit. So,
right.
The Thor Love and Thunder stuff is bad.
Oh yeah. Do you see that link I sent you?
Is it that bad,
Which
though?
one?
Where they're like, where Chris Hemsworth and Taka are doing like a pre-release tour, and they're talking to a guy with a comic podcast. He only has he has a lot of subs, like 3K, but just like a normal dude like us. And he was all fanboyed out, and he had Mighty Thor 1 in his hand. He's like, this is a hard book to find. And he's like, are you guys into the comics and collectibles like all of us? And Thor's like, when I first started, so-and-so gave me a whole stack of from Stanley to whatever. I think I opened one page and looked at one picture. And that was it. And then Taco T starts laughing. He's like, yeah, me too. Sometimes I research the character, but I was
Fucking
just like,
pussies.
dude, it's in your chat, and I clipped it. 18 seconds to 124. If you want to show it.
That is freaking ridiculous, man. And that's the problem. That is 100% the problem. Is these fucking producers? They don't
care
know what
about
they're
us, dude.
No.
You know what I mean?
Well,
100% right.
They don't give a
I
shit
think-
about us, bro.
I think there's a bunch of directors that are like that too. It's not just this team, and then they take kind of pride into it too, saying that like, hey, I didn't read any of the source material. Like, I just kind of came up with a movie with these characters that you love.
Like it's a joke.
I'm gonna have to go Ann Wilkes on him and give him that hobbling, dude. Like from Misery. What do you mean you haven't read the comics?
Well, this content was, inspired by name your director here.
But here's the thing: is you got Jason Aaron on set from pre-production all the way through. You have your entire source material, like 80% of it, that at least we thought was coming out of that run, Thor: God of Thunder, and then into the Mighty Thor, and then Thor, the 2014, all that. So you would think, if that is true, what they said, they at least hold their tongue, because they fucked up this movie, and now they don't have an excuse, because they just straight up admitted that they have not been reading Jason Aaron's beautiful storyline, if not in those words, but the source material.
Yeah,
I mean,
they're slapping us in the face. You're 100% right, dude.
I
mean,
can't believe Jason Aaron was on set and allowed them to butcher his masterpiece. You know,
I would be curious to see like what the writer of these movies are doing, right? Like, are they actually inspired by some of this, by the source material itself?
No,
Yeah.
no. The people who wrote the Halo stuff
Mhm.
didn't check out any of the source material. People who did Star Wars,
Like the Obi-Wan.
the Obi-Wan stuff, didn't read the source material. People, Taika Waititi, didn't read the source material. That's why all this shit is bad. All the Ryan Johnson and J.J. Abrams bullshit weren't into the source material. So it's garbage.
so like when Christopher Marcus and who's the other guy, McFeely, when they wrote all the Cap stuff and Infinity War and Endgame and Civil War and all that, they're fans and them and the Russos, they got along great because they read comics and they knew the source material. So like,
Yeah, yeah.
Did you find that clip, Brian? I think
No. Where is it again?
It's in your
Richie?
it's in your Google chat.
Okay.
It's in the one-on-one or the private. And I said I clipped it. I put the details on it. It's like 1 minute 3 seconds, or whatever, 60 seconds.
Oh, here it is. Yeah, hold on.
I saw that pile of cards. Dollar, what you got there?
Dude, I've been going nuts, man.
I've been buying slabs too, so I understand.
They keep sending me these pre-approved credit cards. I mean, I have to take them, get them. So I got like 10 now.
Yeah, and it's
I've
like,
been-
hey, I got a new job and I can pay off these credit cards, right?
Hey, Aaron, after if you don't mind, can I borrow 20?
Let me just mail it to you.
All right,
Oh.
here we go.
Okay, here we go.
Let's see here. Stop sharing.
Click,
Share.
click.
Just put your Cash App in the chat, and maybe someone will send you $20.
Industry. Have you amounted any kind of cool geek collectibles or props or anything like comics that have been gifted to you, or you were like, I want to go buy that one?
Ken Branagh gave me a stack of comic books when I did the first Thor, and I read half of one of them.
Yeah,
And
the same.
And I've told
Fuck
everyone,
you, Chris.
this
you
is
told
this is
Ken?
the inside scoop. No, I kind of flicked through them and like, yeah, I get it, but I don't know. It's like there's an inspiration there, and then you kind of got to make it your own anyway.
I go through and look at the art. So I
Pictures. I looked at the pictures more.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
when I was coming to do Ragnarok, I was like,
Wow.
I'm gonna learn all about Thor, because it was not really the comic when I was a kid that that I was
Motherfucker's got the internet.
that I
Look
would
at
gravitate
Wikipedia at
towards.
least.
It was just because just an odd
Yeah,
character
for
for like,
fandom.
some of the small.
What an asshole, man.
Dude, people get canceled for less than that in pop culture fucking media, right?
Yeah.
Well, the same thing with look at Christian Bale. He was like, I wanted to do it on my own. We didn't have time. Fuck off. Yeah.
It's like you get paid millions of dollars, and it's like that's your excuse.
Well, did you
You
hear
are,
about
you
all?
asshole.
Did you hear about all the backlash that's happening with Taika Waititi and Natalie Portman, where I guess they were really, really trying to push this movie towards the LGBTQ community or plus community, and they kept on talking about how quote unquote gay this movie. It's super gay, and everybody that's gay was getting excited that they were going to have like crazy representation in this movie and all this stuff. And now they're kind of shouting back, like, where was that crazy representation? You said it was going to be like super gay. And why would you do that as a producer and an actress? Like, that's also kind of stupid. You're filming the movie and you know the script. Why hype everybody up like that?
But didn't he also ask Natalie Portman if she wanted to be in the Star Wars movie?
Was that a joke?
That was for real.
That was for real.
Oh wow!
And the prequels. She's
So
like,
so Padme is going to get a resurrection.
So stupid, dude.
It's gonna be a flashback, you know. So
well, what's interesting? Did you guys see where? So here's something cool, right? The chick that plays Kamala Khan is a huge comic fan. She reads shitloads of comics. And she just came out recently and said that she really wants to try and get Bitch Planet made because she loves that comic book, right? When somebody says something like that and brings up this obscure comic, that they're a comic fan, you know. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. Hopefully, we can start getting more people.
That was
like
a
her.
big book. I remember when that book came out. That was a big book, Brian.
ooh, I need to go to a half price books where I can get
Hell yeah, you better go check
issue
them
1
out.
for $5, and then they have the second print for issue 1 for like $2, and then like a
Yes.
big chunk of the run. I need to go buy that tomorrow.
Yeah, man. What was that, Kelly? That was Kelly Sue DeConnick, right? That did that, I believe. It's based on like 60s, late 60s prison women exploitation films.
Did you guys see that? I guess they have it on the Disney cruise. The
$5,000 drink.
No, the little short movie they had with Ant-Man and the Wasp and Kamala Khan and Captain Marvel and Captain America. So you can see it on YouTube. It's like a like 5-10 minute quick movie or whatever that they show the patrons on the Disney ship. But it's got Kamala interacting with everybody, and
Here you go.
It looked pretty good.
Avenger Quantum Encounter.
Yeah.
Disney Cruise exclusive. Yeah, it's like 20 minutes long.
Yeah,
Wow.
just show little clips of it.
Yeah, here you go.
awesome popcorn.
First
Get
look
settled
at
in.
Worlds of Marvel, coming to the Disney Wish.
Good evening, everyone. Please welcome Scott Lang and Hope Van Dyne.
Triple check. Because I couldn't get it under
Paul
the bed.
Red Ant-Man.
So it's basically showing what it's like on the cruise.
Hey, Wolf, you want to take a selfie? Secure the bridge, kid. Okay. Let's do it later.
How much did they get paid for this?
Look, let me skip ahead.
Sometimes I'm like,
I have a
I
surprise
could never
for
be an
everyone.
actor because I could
surprises.
act
So
great.
now this will be sweet.
Oh, that's cool. Check it out. They come out into the audience and act like they're those characters.
Oh, where they have their voiceovers.
Hey,
Yeah.
how you doing?
Yeah.
Hey there.
Look at all these passengers. They don't even look excited, man. I hope the boat sinks, dude.
Where it breaks down and stuck out at sea for a month.
Dude, I'd be geeking out. Look at all these assholes, dude. There was a couple of happy people there.
Well,
That's funny.
wouldn't you expect to see more kids in that too?
No shit, dude.
I mean,
They don't have money to go on a cruise. They don't even get that jobs.
That's a good point.
This is funny. Joe's duel and is like, I like how Kevin Feige is slowly physically morphing into Ron Howard. Yeah, totally. That's funny. That's interesting. That's interesting.
You remember when Ron Howard used to be a good director? He
Yeah.
made Backdraft, and then you never heard from him again.
Arrested Development.
I didn't like that last season.
No, it wasn't
Resurrection. Yeah, but wait, was it the first 3 seasons?
Yeah.
Were all-time classics.
So this is kind of interesting. I didn't know this, and Marvel is giving me a reason again to maybe start reading Fantastic Four, which is a weird thing to say, but there is a new Fantastic Four storyline coming about the Watchers. It's called Reckoning War, I guess. Starts off with issue 45. So that's pretty cool. I know a lot of people aren't into the Watcher, but I think he's a cool character. And they really fucked up when they killed him off. I'm glad they brought him back, and he's such a big part of the Marvel Universe again. But it'll be interesting to see what happens here with new Fantastic Four. Let me know if anybody in the chat's reading it.
Did you see they allegedly they? I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, bro.
No, they allegedly leaked Mr. Fantastic, the actor.
Yeah.
I don't know how true that is.
Well, they leaked. There was a lot of stuff that leaked, right? So here's more. Look how fucking good that art is, dude. That looks so bad.
Yeah, it looks cool shit, dude.
Damn, man. That is really good. I'm really looking forward to that. Anyways, they leaked. So yeah, they did. There was a big leak that happened. Black Panther 2 got leaked, and I get it. You know, this is one of those weird web pages that everybody hates when we talk about, but Marvel Cinematic Universe, or it says here, according to a game-changing new MCU leak, Namor and Riri Williams aren't the only major Marvel comic characters set to debut in Wakanda Forever either. As a matter of fact, the Black Panther sequel may bring one of Marvel's greatest villains into the MCU for the first time, Doom. So, you know, we talked about the whole Howard Stern thing a couple weeks ago, and to be honest, I didn't believe that for a fucking second. I was like, there's no way. And I talked about it a little bit more with Keith the other night, and I was like, maybe, dude. And sure enough, here we go. Starting to show up. Doom is starting to show up and other things.
Well, one thing I do have to say about that is, weren't they mainly filming Black Panther 2 like in Atlanta and stuff like that? And then Howard Stern said that he was filming something with Doom in Los Angeles.
No, he wasn't filming. He was writing the script. They were.
Oh, okay.
So he was for the Doom movie, right? And he had to fly out to LA in order to meet up with some people to talk about the script and how they're writing it and the story and stuff like that, because they were having a problem with it. So that makes more sense, right? That Doom will be introduced, and then we'll get a Doom movie. And here's the thing. If we get a Doom movie before Fantastic Four, I'm going to be so happy. Let's introduce Doom without the Fantastic Four being around. We don't need the Fantastic Four around to introduce Doom.
That would actually be pretty cool, like to see something like that, like where you get to establish a villain, right?
Yes.
And then like to see why a group has formed to stop him or whatever.
Man, that would be really cool. So I guess the whole script leaked, which is even crazier. Oh, here we go. It's getting ready. It's fucking.
Oh, is that why Kyle disappeared?
It may be. It is fucking thundering like crazy outside. My dog's in between my legs. Yeah, this will be interesting to see what happens. The whole script leaked, which is interesting. It also says here that, oh, look at this. None of that. Oh, sorry. Never mind. Oh, you're okay. Dr. Doom is the kind of villain powerful enough to take over the MCU should Kang's arc ultimately take a different direction than fans expect. That's very interesting right there, because Kang might not be the character we all expect, right? In the end.
I've been buying up Kang books when they were cheap.
Kang, I no, what I mean by that is like Kang might not be the Thanos type villain that we're all expecting, right? Okay. He might, there's all these different versions of Kang. So, we could get a Kang villain and a Kang hero. The Kid Kang stuff, Young Avengers stuff. All that stuff. That it couldn't be the same type of Thanos direction that we get, if that makes sense.
Well, they locked down Jonathan Majors and they gave him a lot of money. Like, if they don't plan to go that way, you better have one hell of a guy cast as Doom.
To
Because he'll steal scenes. I mean, Jonathan Majors, like, if you guys don't remember Loki, I mean, like, he just went off in the 10 minutes they gave him, and it's just like, man, you wanted to see more.
Yeah, and that was the nice version.
Yeah.
So it says here, earlier this week, an alleged plot summary of Black Panther Wakanda Forever leaked online and claims that none other than Doctor Doom will appear at the end of the film. In the aftermath of the leak, several known Marvel insiders have backed up the claim.
Oh, to answer Rated R's question real quick, I could see Howard Stern having more involvement or influence from comics than any of the other people we had previously talked about earlier.
There's concept art.
I never knew Howard Stern read anything.
What are you talking about? He wrote one of the best books ever, bro.
Private Parts, isn't that what it was called?
Yeah, bro. Private Parts.
Yeah,
and there was a Fart Man comic, dude. Come on.
Yeah, so I would assume he has. I would assume he has a little bit more influence from comics than any of these other people that have been currently creating.
WNBC.
You gotta say it when you're gargling, though, right?
Yeah. So that'll be interesting to see what happens with that. Go check out the plot leak if you guys want to get into that. Fuck, it is pouring out. I think my window's like cracked.
That sucks.
Yeah, it really sucks. Oh well. All right. Another really cool thing that happened this week that I thought was absolutely amazing. I don't know if many of you guys know who Eric July is. He is a huge content creator on YouTube, and he's kind of does a lot of political sphere type stuff, right? And he recently came out with his Kickstarter for his Rippaverse, which is, he's a big time comic fan. He's if you know who he is, you know that. He put out, he wanted to start his own comic universe, and he started a Kickstarter for it, which achieved its goal and then some. $1.7 million in one day. So
wow.
What the hell is this? That's not what I'm looking for. $1.7 million in one day, which is crazy. The dude is a stud. Here we go. This is what I'm looking for. Here you go. Eric July breaks the bank with the launch of Ism, his first Rippaverse comics book, and he's going to do the whole universe, right? So this is Eric July. If you don't know who he is, he has a show called For Canon's Sake on YouTube that he does. And he also does a bunch. He's in the political spectrum too. Really, really smart dude. He's a big proponent of what Thomas Sowell, I think his name was, right? But yeah, man. Here's his character Ism, and he's been talking about Rippaverse forever. He has that as his name on YouTube, I believe. But yeah, pretty cool, man, to see somebody do this much money in such a fast period of time. So let me show you guys this real quick. This is kind of cool. There we go.
I'm Eric July, founder, owner, and writer. Welcome to the Rippaverse.
Yeah, this dude's
The
an absolute
Rippaverse
monster.
is the result of a comic book lifer that wanted to be a part of the solution instead of always griping about the problem. Now, don't get me wrong, this was always a part of my aspirations. However, the current climate certainly sped things up. You've watched some of your favorite comic book characters be bastardized to the point to where they're completely unrecognizable. They're just used as career stepping stones for a lot of writers that don't care about the lore. Some even despise their fans. Those are people that just want to tell stories that represent their social political views, even if they don't make sense for the characters that they're writing. And of course, these mega corporations that control these properties don't exactly make it easy for you to get in and understand what's canon. So maybe it's time for something new.
Love that.
We are a comic book company first and foremost that will never be forgotten no matter how big this venture gets. And we are guided by a set of principles known as the Rippaverse ethic. You will find this on a page in every single book that we release. And it's a set of standards that we certainly want you to hold us to. There are three main things that we will always emphasize. Number one, respect the customer. We aren't owed your dollar, but we love to have you as longtime supporters. It's going to be up to us to keep you interested and invested. Now, anytime there's passion involved, there's going to be those conflicts, but we'll respect you. So as long as you respect us, it's all about reciprocity. Our second point of emphasis is canon and continuity. This is an ever-expanding universe. There's going to be many of characters that will be introduced. But when you buy a book from us, you own a piece of history. It matters. These events will not be erased by way of time travel or some multiversal aspect.
Fucking badass. I had to pause that for a second. Thank you. So again, this is the type of stuff that real comic book fans have been asking for a while. We care about continuity. We care about canon. We're tired of the political bullshit in comics, right? Like we're getting tired of that shit. This is great so far. I don't see why anybody wouldn't want to be part of this.
And number three, a comprehensive timeline. No matter when you jump into this space, we want to make it easy for you to get caught up on some characters that you're interested in. So we're going to keep the reboots to a minimum. Now, don't worry. We know that picking up the pieces is part of the fun. So we're not going to exactly hold your hand. And while I personally value liberty, we're not going to beat you over the head with on-the-nose current politics and current narratives.
Boom. That's fucking huge for me. I feel like, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like sometimes DC and Marvel just create characters to get into that world.
Yep. Force woke or force PC.
Yep. This is great so far.
I will completely contradict what it is that we're trying to do here. So whether you're into our main character in our first book, Isum, or you're into Yaira, or you're interested in all of them, will certainly have you as a customer. Your ethnic background or genetic makeup is wholly irrelevant to us. Now, previously being part of comic book fandoms myself, I understand the importance of them. We'll do our jobs to preserve the sanctity on the business end, and we hope you will help us preserve a more healthy and thriving fandom. If we manage to do that, we're going to be very competitive in this market, and we're going to make our mark on this industry. We're not going to be perfect. Errors will be made, but we won't let that stop us from being great.
The art doesn't look bad.
So visit Rippaverse.com, where we have our own unique store that is tailor-made for our audience. A lot of our stuff will be released in campaign format with limited edition items, and once they're gone, they're gone.
Boom. Another big thing that we want. We want limited copies, right? If we don't want to know that you can go and do a reprint on this stuff, like the Star Wars what was that Star Wars book that was print to order, right?
Oh, the Clone Wars hardcover.
Yeah, Clone Wars hardcover. We don't want that. You know, we respect part of comic books is the collecting aspect, right? I know there's a lot of people that don't care about collecting. They don't care about the worth of comics, but a lot of people do. So I'm stoked that he's going to have that. And the fact that sorry, I was just reading.
Later, Chad.
Later, Chad. The fact that like he's gonna keep them limited, which is great, and we've seen some really cool Kickstarter books get popular lately. We had some on the Hot 10 the other night. That one in 500 was a Kickstarter book, an homage cover, but a Kickstarter book. So I think the only thing else this guy can do to make me even more excited is say that they're not going to do homage covers.
We'll be making books that expand across many different genres, so I'm very confident that we'll have something that is right for you in a series that you'll make your favorite. And one last thing, I started this company with no external investors, and that's something that I like to remain true. Sure, we want to expand in many different avenues, video games, animation, maybe even live action movies, but not if it means selling off assets. We only answer to the customer. We don't want to make the same mistake as the other guys.
Yeah, that's dope. So if you guys want to go check it out, I'll put the link in the description for everybody for Rippaverse. I like the content Eric July puts out. I know a lot of people, give him a bad rap for the whole, Comicsgate thing that he was part of. But I don't think that like he was part of like the Comicsgate thing he was part of was a bad thing, right? And a lot of people are immediately going to start throwing him into that Comicsgate thing, right? I'm looking forward to see what the Ethan Van Sciver stuff for Rippaverse is going to look like, because Ethan Van Sciver is going to be involved. So I'm looking forward to see what it does. $1.7 million in the first day, which is crazy, absolutely nuts.
Well, they've got a huge following, and I mean the Comicsgate, like they remember when they went after Donny Cates, that was pretty epic. And like they stay true. I mean, I get it, I want continuity but if they get some good writers and they get some good artists, I mean, they can move the needle and they can take some market share away from Marvel and DC, because they're struggling, man.
You mind if I respond to Comic Garage?
Yeah.
And that's a good thing to bring up, but I think the stories that we have experienced, the fiction stories, the writers, creators, Stan Lee, Donny Cates, whoever, their source material is history and current events. Okay. And then they create fictional stories out of it. When Marvel intentionally makes a retcon to a character from straight to gay, I'm just using examples, I don't know, but and then and doing way too much, it's the weirdest timing. It's when other shit like that's going around. It's not like they're actually using it for source material to create a great fictional story. They're just throwing it in there so nobody will get pissed off at them.
Yeah,
and it's ugly. I call it forced PC.
Well, not only that, I think there's a big difference between having like cultural issues and political issues, right? There's a big difference between what Neil Adams did, where he brought in stories about drug addicts, and which was a kind of like a political thing, on the left leaning back then, we got to help people, this and that. There's a difference between that and Marvel taking away, and whoever decided at DC for Superman to not be, land of the free, home of the brave type bullshit anymore. There's a difference between those cultural things and political things. There's a big difference. Sometimes there's not a big difference. I know sometimes it's hard to tell, but I think the people's intent is a big difference.
Yeah. And
hey, Brian,
13 makes a good point, by the way. Sorry, Joe.
I've got some giveaways for when we hit 1,000. So this one, Long Halloween, black and white, steel seal,
What are we at, Joe?
Wow.
How many subs?
So when we hit 1,000, we'll do
or
giveaway. This is
973.
Batman Noir, right? So this is one of our giveaways here.
Holy shit!
I've got the hardcover Batman Endgame, right? So
Nice.
and then I've got a Deadpool omnibus.
Oh my god!
Classic. So this one's sealed. It's beautiful. Mama, it's beautiful.
Wow, you guys. So there you go. Make sure
And
you guys
then,
are stuffing up.
And then I've got this Black Widow. Look at that. Alex Melee goodness. Alex Melee goodness. He's the beast. Black Widow still sealed. Gorgeous book.
Brian, I got something to add to Joe's. Maybe we could do one of those boxes.
Yeah.
So once we hit 1,000, I'm donating this. This is the first Sakura Spider, cover A. This is actually my favorite color, even more than I like it more than the Panosian.
Yeah.
And then the other book is the bloody variant, which I don't really like the cover, but it is kind of creepy. And those two are going on there. A Sakura Spider, man. I like it.
Hell yeah, thank you, man. And
Yes,
Yee, show that box that Chris from Rip and Wax has given us to give away too.
Ooh, this,
that's beautiful.
Topps Chrome Platinum Anniversary Edition. So this is the hobby box, so you'll get an auto on it.
Wow.
Like
guaranteed.
Yeah. So, and it's not on average, so it's not Panini. So yeah. So
and like we're gonna be announcing stuff all show, you guys, for giveaways, but let's end it on one more thing that is absolutely amazing. I want to shout out Souza Micah and Drew from Wanted Comics. If you guys haven't seen this gorgeous sketch book that Souza Micah is doing for San Diego, it is absolutely amazing. Very first sketchbook that she's going to be producing. Souza Micah will be in San Diego. It's called Your Eyes Only, and it's very interesting. I guess how she decided to do this. She was really, and when she was a kid, she was really into. I forget what they were called. They were called something Bratz. They were like
Bratz dolls.
Bratz dolls, yeah. She was really into them when she was a kid, and she kind of. That kind of gave her the idea for the sketch book. So very, very cool little story behind that. But yeah, this is very, very cool. I think there's only going to be like 300 of them. And we're going to be doing our best to get our hands on a copy for the giveaway for 1,000 subscriber extravaganza. So, I mean, we probably have over 10 giveaways at least right now, which is amazing. We were also given a beautiful John Zhang Star Wars Adventures #1 foil Darth Vader cover from Louis Levo, who, shout out to him, gave us that. I've got, of course, the Hive Endura, Niobe Endura, is that what it is? Print that we're going to be putting out, that we're going to be giving away. We've also got books that International Comics has given us for giveaways. We've got so much stuff to give away for the 1,000th.
Man, we're gonna have a party, dude. It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be happening all week, you guys. The giveaways are gonna be happening all week. So we've got 104 live right now. I want to say thank you to everybody that has subbed up already. It's pretty freaking cool.
If we can get 1,000 by tonight, like over 1,000, I'll do the truffle shuffle in a video.
I'll go into the Yee vault and grab a slab or something like that.
Yeah, if we hit 1,000 tonight, I'll do a slab also.
Wow.
Well, where were we at, Brian?
We are at 973, I believe.
Fuck it, I'll throw in a CGC slab as well.
Yeah.
So dang, that's 3 slabs.
Yeah, tell your friends to go sub up. You guys might in the chat might have a chance to win a slab tonight, man.
So all right, let's move on to the manga and anime talk. What do we got going here, Sam? We've got some live action stuff that's being.
Yeah, so I know a lot of you guys are familiar with this series, Yu Yu Hakusho. You're also probably familiar with Hunter x Hunter. Yoshihiro Togashi is the author of Yu Yu Hakusho and Hunter x Hunter. And Netflix is coming out with a brand new live action adaptation of Yu Yu Hakusho, which is about basically like a ghost detective. And it goes very wild places. But this is the first image from that live action show. So, like they say, buy the rumor, sell the news. This is the rumor. Here's the rumor. We don't know how good it's going to be, but if you're into trading manga, it might be time to start picking up some Yu Yu Hakusho, and then make sure you dump it before December 2023 when the show drops.
Yeah, exactly. Does it talk about in this? Because the last story that we showed from this webpage it said when the first time it was shown in Jump. Is it?
Oh, I think it was late 80s, early 90s.
Okay. Interesting. Well, there you go. Be on the lookout for that one. That's we definitely got to start getting more into speccing on some of that stuff, which is very interesting stuff. That's for sure. All right. Next, we have got. Sorry, you guys. My dog's going crazy. We got some new anime casts.
Junji Ito is one of my favorite manga authors. He writes some of the weirdest horror comics of all time. And he's got an anime anthology series coming out that is adapting some of his shorter stories. He's got one that I hope is in here, and it's about these weird balloons that look like people, and it's like these balloon heads are flying around, and they have nooses at the bottom instead of ribbon that are tied to the balloons, and they fly around trying to hang the people who look like them. So hopefully that's in there, but there's a lot of just really weird concepts, really kind of body horror stuff. So if you're a fan of Junji Ito, this is going to be coming out. Looks like pretty soon. Looks like Friday. Well, I'm not sure when it's coming out, but the tweet that announced it was Friday. So this is something to look forward to. If you're a fan of horror or Junji Ito specifically, this is something to look forward to.
Nice. And then finally, we've got more live action talk for some anime, for some manga and anime stuff.
Yeah. So San Diego. No. San Diego Comic-Con, they're going to have a panel announcing Saint Seiya and or otherwise known as Knights of the Zodiac. This is like a kind of a prototype, or maybe not prototype. That's probably a bad word, but this is like an original concept of like the super armored power up team. A lot of you guys are probably fans of Knights of the Zodiac, Saint Seiya. This is a fantastic news. So if this is something you're looking forward to or you want to spec on, they're just announcing this project. Again, we won't know how good it is when it ultimately comes out. But if you want to start moving Saint Seiya or Knights of the Zodiac, this would be one to look out for.
Nice. Very nice. There was I saw some news about One Punch Man this week. Was there some big story in One Punch Man that happened this week?
Oh, man. If we're talking about the manga, we covered that on Rich's show on Thursday. But some of the most fantastic color pages. Manga is usually just black and white, but we had some really fantastic color pages because they moved from Earth to Jupiter. And so you have this fight taking place on Io, one of the moons of Jupiter, with the big red spot right in the background, and it looked absolutely fantastic. There's tons of news about One Punch Man, though. I think we covered a little bit of it over the last couple weeks, but 165 is the official number of that chapter. The unofficial number is 167 because there's been some retconning. The manga artist has gone back and retconned a few chapters. I think it's like 10 or 15 chapters he's retconned. But this is 165, and it's the battle between Saitama, aka One Punch Man.
That's what it is, yeah.
And Garo is reaching the climax. So if you have enjoyed the anime, seasons 1, seasons 2, Garo shows up in season 2, and season 3, who knows if that's ever going to happen, but you can still read it on the Viz Manga Shonen Jump webpage. It's actually really cheap. You can get the whole back catalog of chapters for One Punch Man and many other series for just $2 a month. It's very, very affordable.
Nice. Yeah, that people have been talking about a lot about that lately. So make sure you guys check that out. All right, Richie, you're up, brother. We got a FOC segment for Richie this week. I'm gonna run and go roll up my windows real quick. So.
Wait, real quick. When you were talking about those Topps anniversary, I went to Target to get my dogs some food, and I grabbed 2 mega boxes, and I pulled this one. It's a 1 of 25 orange Jonah Heim, really cool, and a 1 of 5 Xander Bogaerts.
Oh,
nice.
Man. Yeah.
Very nice.
And then my auto was Andrew Jones.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty amazing. Not bad. That's a better box than the Hobby Light boxes. Yeah.
Amazing on the amazing.
Yeah. Those Hobby Light boxes are garbage. So,
Jesus
and then
Christ.
after we get through the FOC stuff, we're going to talk some about San Diego, you guys. San Diego coming up. So, all right, brother. Have at it.
Hey, guys. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. You guys know me, Dollar, a.k.a. Rich Taylor. Popcorn Culture is my YouTube channel. And the shows that I do is Hump Day Heroes on Monday. And every Thursday, the pickup show with Triple D Dodge here, and now Ferdbird the Nerd. So yeah, things are going great. Thank you guys for subbing my channel, and if you haven't yet, please do. This is my sponsor, Sniff Comics. He put out a special code for the show tonight. He likes McClay and the show a lot, so we're gonna go ahead and stick with the YouTube 10 as well. He okayed to use it. You'll get 10% off your next order. Make sure when you register, refer Sniff Comics. Okay, so let's get past this drama here. Okay, now there's a lot going on with Miss Marvel right here, and how people are basically jumping the gun with the whole mutation, blah 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 way that it's being said. But I did some research, and I was like, I don't think anybody who's got a mutated gene is an actual X-Men or mutant because of the X gene. And I thought there was another villain or character, and I couldn't find it that had mutated genes as well, but were not mutants. And it's the Deviants. So you guys know the Deviants, those monsters the Celestials put on Earth. So blah 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 blah. But this guy that came to Earth for the Celestials, they call him the first host, Gamorrean the Gatherer. He collected a bunch of specimens and a bunch of deviants, live and dead, and did experiments on them and mutated their genes, and they became on the totem pole. So mutants are Homo superior. Mutants. Humans are Homo sapiens. They're considered Homo descendants, not mutants. So let's not jump the gun too much. I don't like what's happening either, if that's where you're at. And if you do like it, then, just temper expectations. And go past this here. Oh, I wanted to mention this. These slides are for my show Monday too. But some news came out this week that the Dominique Thorne, the one that's playing Riri Williams, she was casted for Ironheart without actually casting. She didn't even try out. They just signed her. got the picture, look at her resume, and they signed her. Signed her. Did you guys know that?
So you're saying she didn't audition for the role?
No, she did not audition for the role. They just liked her look, and it was pandemic time, so they just gave her the role.
Rich, on that last story, I did want to get your take on what if it's not guaranteed that Kamala Khan is a mutant in the MCU, why did they play the X-Men 97 theme?
Because if you watch that, I'm with you too. If you watch that entire series again, it's a full-blown fan service, fanboy, fucking nerd life show, dude. That is a pop culture fucking show. I mean, the production of the show was amazing, but it's just everything that you and I and in our entire community love to see. But on top of that, it's like that could have just been like a little Easter egg or in the background, like a joke, like a callback, they did that in in-game constantly, callbacks to other,
I feel like it's a more of a amalgamation of stuff. She would be in that time period of being a teenager of when she discovers the X gene. I'm not saying that she is a mutant, but she's that teenager, finding out that she has these extra powers or whatever that's different from her family. So
a lot of people claim that Feige wants to stay so far away from the Inhumans that he deliberately did that to just to disconnect from the Inhumans.
I mean, that's speculation. I can see that, but speculation. But on the other hand, you know what I mean? I mean, we're all speculators, but the way I look at it is that I don't mind her becoming them retconning because they're in a different universe. I accepted that after phase 2. They're in 19999, okay, and 1 with 5 9s, and I get that, but to just hit us with that, and then, mind you, there hasn't been any other mutants. Her being the first mutant, that's not cool. That's not right. And in my opinion, it's borderline disrespectful to a lot of us comic people. It's just
I could see that as well.
Anyways, thanks guys for chiming in. I appreciate that.
Yeah, man.
Final orders due. I worked on this thing for almost 2 hours today. I solicits, I read some books, and I'm really glad because I got to catch up on my reading. But I do have a theory I'm going to talk about on Monday, and it has something to do with Carol Danvers, binary, and singularity. Edge of Spider-Verse 2 is a must buy or must order. If you have not ordered that, you need to get on it right now. We all know these new characters are coming, but this one looks really cool. This is Spider UK. I believe she's European, and I'm not sure if she's African descent or if she is Latin, but she looks really cool. There's only 3 covers. There's 2 open orders. The cover A, the middle. Is it Sousa? I think it's Sousa open to order, and then that 1 in 10 design is a Thorogood. Definitely pick that book up.
Right. Doesn't look very good.
Yeah, it's not the best design, but be aware that Edge of Spider-Verse #1 last page cameo could have her show up, so this could be like the first full kind of situation.
Which one are you picking up, Rich?
I grabbed all 3. I ordered. I just ordered 10 of cover A and 10 of cover B, so I got 2 of those things, and then if I'll just throw them in my long boxes. I don't think it'll pop right away. Really cool. Really cool. Another Avengers 1, but this one's called Avengers 1 Million BC. But it's going to fill in a lot of holes that we are expecting to fill with the Midnight Suns. I think down the line. I like this Scotty Young a lot.
Is that Jean Grey? Is that what it's supposed to be?
I hope so.
Phoenix.
Oh.
This is Amazing Fantasy 1000. Do not get sucked into that book, okay? Because remember San Diego Comic-Con 2019, right? A month before D23. What book came out? Marvel 1000, okay? and everybody was jumping on, especially that Disney variant that went nuclear. It was like over $1,000, and I believe it dropped like $300 or $400. Don't be aware of that. Here are the high ratio incentives. The one on the right is a hidden gem. I believe it's a 1 in 100, but correct me if I'm wrong. I really like this new retro design that J. Scott Campbell's been doing. So he does his normal shit and usually gets that 1 in 200 version or whatever, but he's adding this gadget or something that makes it look like kind of like nostalgic, like retro, like 60s 70s kind of camera work. I like the version. Hulk 8, there's supposed to be some stuff going on in Hulk 8. I'm just not interested right now. And anything that that has this person, this very nice young lady, what's her name, Jane Foster, because it just reminds me of Thor 4 and I want to throw up. But I have mixed feelings about this Hulk. It's an incentive. What do you guys think of it? His face looks like Gore the God Butcher.
Yeah.
I just don't trust anything that Kate's is doing. So, like,
yeah,
I don't believe in Kate specs. So,
something's going on here. There's a first appearance. I believe you will get. It'll be a new Tony Stark armor. Mark, I don't know what he's calling it, but it's basically a hybrid of his Mark 3 and the Mark 4 and the Iron Cat armor. He's on the cover. The armor is actually on the cover of Cover A, I believe. I really like this Adams here on the left variant, and the design is cool. X-Men is heating up. There's been a lot of controversy, a lot of talk about the Hickman run, about Dr. Stasis and Mr. Sinister, and they're all cloned, blah 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 blah, and also they're not only retconning characters, but they're bringing new characters in. So just keep your eye out. These books are probably low ordered as well. These, I'm picking these up. I mean, it's below cover price typically with our discounts and stuff. But here's Cover A of Spider-Man, Exodus 2991, whatever, and then that's the Lashley frame. I like these both. First appearance, I believe, and cover of Green Goblin 2099, or first full and cover, something like that. But yeah, I mean, they're pumping out all these new characters in this 2099 run. I think it's really fantastic. I put this up there because I wanted to ask Brian, is this good Momoko or bad Momoko?
This is bad Momoko.
He's gone. Okay. Daredevil rebooted. Issue 1, I believe, is already released. This is issue 2, I believe. And this is the incentive. I think it's 1 in 50 on the right. But this is a Stegman in the middle, and it's open order. That's cool. But my favorite is the damn Predator freaking variant. Does that look sick? It's a Sienkiewicz.
Yeah, that Predator looks badass, too.
Right?
It doesn't look like Predator, though, right? Or is that just me?
No, it looks like Predator.
Yeah. I guess. Maybe I need a few more beers or something.
The Momoko Daredevil cover was decent. I don't know. Just kind of burn on her. Ultraman, the Mystery of Ultra 7 is debuting in a few weeks. Here are the open order covers. But I love this 1 in 10 photo.
That is cool.
Variant. What is that, Japan? What would you call that, Sam? Not Japan animation.
Photo variant.
No. But what kind of what did they call that TV entertainment industry in Japan?
Like Power Rangers. I don't know what they call it. It's very much like Power Rangers.
I like it because it reminds me of the old Godzilla movies where there was like a giant woman and she'd be like, he looks giant. Oh, that's cool. This is the Ryan Gonzalez 1 in 25 for Batgirl 9. It might be my one I hate the most or the one I love the most. But shout out to Mel, Mighty Mel V. It's Drunken Chat son. He's ordering 10 of these because there's a dinosaur and those stars are magic.
Yeah, I mean, I know he's a big fan of dinosaur books, especially with when he signs "fuck this book" on Marvel Voices.
Be careful on the Batman issue 1s. All of our live chat knows that. Everybody's seasoned here. But if you're watching this for the first time, these Batman and these Jokers, number 1, what is this called? Batman, the Batman One Bad Day, the Riddler #1. Be careful because they're usually pretty heavily ordered, but this variant in the middle is pretty sick, and I like the one on the left. I think the one in the middle is either a 1 in 100 or 1 in 50. This is a Dark Crisis, World Without a Justice League, Green Lantern. These are the two incentives. I like them both. This is a Matina 1 in 25 for Deceased, War of the Undead Gods 1. And I wanted to bring this up because it is good, but weren't we getting these same exact covers in 2018 and 19? And we're only paying cardstock, the $1 difference. Now they wanted us to order 25 copies. I thought that was shitty, and I wanted to show you guys.
Yeah.
This thing is dope as hell.
Mama!
I think it's a 1 in 50. Could be a 1 in 100. But if you guys in the live chat or in the comments, go ahead and let us know. This is on FOC this week too. I like it a lot. It's a Neil Gaiman Sandman adaptation for Netflix, and it's got the actual actor that was casted, and it's Black Label, which I like.
And it's got that his Morpheus's helmet, which is badass. Second, real quick, Neil Gaiman has a Spider-Man story in that Amazing Fantasy 1000 or whatever they're doing, that Spider-Man 1000.
Yeah, they're great. I mean, we should all get at least 2 copies
to read.
have.
Yeah,
but yeah. Spec was there.
Yeah, not worth specking on it. Yep, garbage. I agree. Unless there's some crazy D23 variant like you were talking about. Yeah.
Exactly. So, all right, we're almost done here, and I'll give the mic back to my brother from another mother. Let's move on. The Naomi season or volume 2, second series, last issue alert. It's like there's no variant, and it's kind of like flying under the radar. I have a feeling this thing is going to be tiny print. These are those Harley Quinn covers. Somebody in the live chat was talking about them, but the cover A is actually my favorite, and that's John Boy Myers. Harley Quinn 19. But this homage in the middle is pretty cool too. I believe they changed the cover art though. It was supposed to be the same homage as the first cat woman, right? Or cat girl or whatever, or Batgirl. I don't know. I can't remember. Detective Comics.
That's the first Robin right there.
Yeah. Oh no. What is Detective Comics 386?
I'm not sure.
I don't know. I saw it when the New to Order came out 3 months ago, and then they completely changed the cover art. And then I think they also changed the Derek Chu cover as well. But I like them. I like all three. I think the one on the right is from another title. I don't know why it's there. I was in a hurry, but it's a cool cover. Oh, okay. So, Miss Meow #3. I'm really digging these covers. I think they're riding just on the borderline of good art compared to too much digital. So I think check them out if they have them.
Can you go back to those slides real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe has to finish.
Okay, I'm done.
Fuck, somebody's at the door. A new title I like. I read the solicits. I like the covers. I just got that gut feeling. There's not going to be a lot of them. Hard Eyes #1, and it's from Vault, and there's some pretty cool covers. But these are the 3 incentives. I think one is a 1 in 25, 1 in 50, 1 in 100, or maybe like a 1 in 75, 1 in 50, 1 in 100. But they're all frozen, and they're all done in a certain way. I think they're beautiful. I found this on a whim. Something's going on in TMNT. I mean, I know they, Armageddon game, and they started over in that sense. But as it was in a shocking first issue that I read and was solicited, enemies became allies. Supposedly in this issue, we're going to get new characters. I know the new characters in TMNT really haven't done anything out the gate, speculation, investment wise, but hang on to those things because the media content's coming eventually. And this could be one of those books. I really like the 1 in 10 on the right.
Aren't they doing an animated Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Seth Rogen?
I think
the same people that brought Invincible and The Boys.
I think you're right, Joe. Shout out to Mel, My Little Pony. These open orders. This is the 1 in 10. I think Trish Forstner.
Yeah, Trish.
Yeah. Okay. Good. I thought this one was really cool, and I ordered a couple. Disturbed Dark Messiah. Are you down with the sickness?
Every time we talk about that book, I'm gonna get a audio thing that does the
Yeah.
Nice.
8 Billion Genies #2. This is I believe it's the second print that is dropping. I like the cover. It's cool. But this is a great read too. This is issue 4, and I believe this is the first print, right? This is the first print, or is this the yes? I believe it's first print.
It should be first print.
1 and 10, I think.
Yeah, because 3
Yeah.
just released this past Wednesday, and then
and
then that was before the announcement. So, do you think this book will increase in order?
I mean, yeah. I mean, it should have increased already. And a lot of content creators that rip. I don't want to say rip, us or Ben or CBSI or whatever, but they always want to, put in their 2 cents, in which they have that right with, Ben's analysis. But all those same people, Ben said that this is a good one. He believes in this. All those same people are all agreeing with Ben. And so I went ahead and read the first issue, and I loved it. And I love the art on it.
Yeah. I mean, I talked about it on a different on Nimes FOC show. Like, I definitely like the concept. I haven't read the first issue yet, but I was like, kind of like,
Yeah, that glitter cat from the one. It was 1 in 50, right? 1 in 50. I want that. This is Love Everlasting.
Ooh, that's interesting. Go back to that. That was both of those are very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Tom King.
Yeah, the one on the right, I believe, is open to order, and I believe so is the left, and the one on the left is Frozen, by the way.
Yeah, man.
Wow, go man!
I'll go back.
I got to get a couple of those, man.
Each
that is
one of those are
beautiful.
great.
Money on those ones. I like it. I think they're gonna be hot out the gate too. And Tom King's writing. This is the 1 in 10. It's okay. Now this is the sketch of that. This is open to order. This is, I think, it's high ratio. It's above 1 in 50, maybe 1 in 100. I don't know. This is a 1 in 50.
Oh,
It's
that
okay.
one is cool.
Yeah. You see, and it's tough, Joe, especially in the
Yeah.
press. You know what I mean? The black.
Oh yeah.
Wind is getting their second series. I believe second series. The Throne in the Sky by James Tynion. This is cover A, but here's some pretty decent Capullo covers. So here is the open to order on the left, and then I believe this is the 1 in 25 to 1 in 50. I'm sorry, I didn't write
Man,
this down, but it's a high
that's
ratio
awesome,
of
dude.
Virgin. And check out the sketch.
Oh,
That was on Diamond Previews World. And I was like, what is that, original art? That looked dope. Here's some other covers. One on the left looks like Besh, but I don't think it is. I like the one on the
yeah,
right.
it does look like Rose Besh, right?
Yeah. It's kind of cool. I'm kind of over Besh, but I like that. And then there is Brian's favorite artist. I think this is good Momoko. You were gone, Brian. I put Miss Marvel and whatever Spider-Man, whatever it was, and there was a Momoko cover that was Moon Knight and Miss Marvel. It was terrible, and I just put it up there, and I go, I just put this up there so Brian can let me know if this is good Momoko or bad Momoko. But you were gone.
I answered for you. I said it was bad Momoko, and I'm a
What about
Momoko
this?
fan. So,
What about this? Does this cover remind you of any other cover that she did that everybody loves? Both covers. Last
I think
Ronin
it's
1.
garbage. I think that's garbage.
The Last Ronin 1. You've agreed that that's one of her best covers.
Yeah, but I don't think that looks like Last Ronin 1.
No, but that's the same. Remember, she did the sketch and then she did the.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I don't like her sketch covers. Like, it's so plain. You know what I mean? Like, I get it, but it's cool to see the process of like what she does with the watercolors when she does. But yeah, I there's something
What
about
the
the
hell? Samurai Doggy?
I'm guessing. I'm guessing. I'll probably be wrong, but I'm guessing that this book on the right, the 1 in 15 for Samurai Doggy, will at least make the honorable mentions for the Hot 10 the week it comes out. So if it doesn't, you guys can throw salt on me in the live chat on Friday night when it comes out. But I have a feeling that this book is going to do well out the gate.
So you're saying you'll buy all those copies that people buy? No, I'm shaking.
Yes, and I will do the truffle shuffle naked. Just kidding. That's a cool one, but I fucked it up. Sorry, guys. Yeah, it's God Killer. Really cool. Two open over covers. Sorry, guys. This is the Blade Runner, another Blade Runner series. It's called Black Lotus. I love it. It's homage to the movie.
It's a great cover.
This is pretty cool.
Look at that.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, that's what a sketch cover should look like, right?
Yeah. Look at her bike. It reminds me of Tron.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Or Akira too.
Or yeah. That is awesome, dude. Oh, I got to get that.
Yep.
I will have that in a 9.8.
I like the Virgin Joe too. I like it too, Joe. Nice.
Who was the artist on that, Richie?
I think it's Yoon Lee.
Wow.
Yeah. Thank you guys for another iteration of Let's Dig In with Dollar.
Great job, man.
Hell
That's
yeah,
good
dude.
stuff.
Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Hey Brian, I hate to backtrack, but I did put some links in the chat to those first appearances in the Shonen Jump manga for both Yu Yu Hakusho and Saint Seiya. So Yu Yu Hakusho started in December 1990. I think it was volume 51 or issue 51.
Yeah, I'm grabbing them right now. Here we go.
And then Saint Seiya was 1986. January 1986 to start its run.
Okay, 1 second. Let me pull these up. It's doing all my outbids. All right, there we go. There's that one. And then here.
It looks like they're going for, pretty chunk of change.
Yeah, here's the first one that you were talking about. Pull this up. There we go. This is which one was this one?
Show.
Yeah. So,
it's they come in like a compendium of comics or manga. So it's not going to be the only story featured in that particular magazine, but this is the first time it made its appearance. So volume 51, which is December 1990.
And that one's pretty tore up.
Pretty tore up, still going for $200.
Exactly. And then the second one here is the 86
Saint Seiya.
Yeah.
First appearance. It's January.
600. Holy cow.
$600. Yeah, so these magazines are really the big money ones. If you're looking for volumes, it's like the omnibus volumes, I guess you'd call them for the English ones, but they're call them tankobon or just compile volumes, usually like 8 to 12 different chapters in each one. Those don't really have a lot of resale value, but these magazines are doing really well.
Nice. All right, so a lot of our friends are going to be heading out this year, you guys, for San Diego Comic-Con. San Diego Comic-Con is happening Wednesday. We have got a lot of people heading out there. Of course, Hive Comics will be out there this year. They're going to be doing some interesting stuff. They've got a lot of whatnot stuff going on, which is awesome. So make sure you guys follow Hive Comics. They'll be doing shows all week out there. So really, really cool. As I say right here, make sure you guys bookmark their whatnot sales because they'll have a bunch of surprise comic drops from San Diego Comic-Con, which is very cool. Really
Come out, Brian. Come out.
Dude, I'd love to, but
you stay in my house.
I have tickets. I've been offered like 4 or 5 tickets now, and I just have too much shit going on, man. But the other thing is,
wish I was that cool.
Yeah, those tickets are going for like $1,000 or some shit like that.
Yeah, dude.
You got to be careful of the fakes because a lot of people make fake passes on their computer. Craigslist, you can get right now. You can get the 4-day pass a man and a woman for about $350 a piece.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I heard it was like from StubHub and
yeah, that's like $900 Ticketmaster. Yeah.
Yeah. And then Did you hear about the eBay thing where? So apparently, like I guess Reed Pop or whoever's running San Diego are selling tickets on eBay right now for San Diego Comic-Con.
Gotta make that money.
Reed Pop doesn't run San Diego.
Oh,
San Diego, no.
Okay,
No.
I wasn't sure if that was them or not.
No.
Okay.
So one of the things that we talked about last week was the fact that this is the first year where San Diego and Diamond will not be offering retailers free passes to San Diego. They actually had to buy them this year. And the funny thing is, and like I told you last week, I've got people sending me this information, insiders and this and that. And last week, one of the things that we talked about is the fact that, you know, Diamond doesn't hold as much weight as they did in the years past. They're not the main publisher or the distributor for comic books anymore. They're only distributing, you know, a couple publishers, and they don't hold that much weight. And at the same time, remember, there's not as many retailers out there as there were 2 years ago. There's 1,500 less brick and mortar shops, I think. And so, you know, it's not in San Diego's best interest to give those passes away anymore. They're charging for them. And then I heard this week that even though they were still making them available to retailers, but retailers had to buy them this year, they didn't sell them out. Retailers are like, fuck it, if we have to buy them, we're not going. So that's the crazy thing too. But some retailers will be out there. Hive will be out there. Wanted Comics will be out there. Wanted's going to be doing a lot of really, really cool stuff in tandem with Comics Vault Live and Big Clutch. They're going to be doing these cool sales on the spot from San Diego all around the con. Also, Drew's going to be doing stuff with Souza Micah, which is going to be awesome. So make sure you guys follow Wanted Comics. Of course, also make sure you guys are following Comics Vault Live. Let's find that here.
Oh, Bird City will be there too with Greg.
I'm getting there.
Okay. My bad. Trying to jump the gun.
Let's see here. Where's Comics Vault Live? Big Clutch. Big Clutch. Come on, where are you at? There you go. Sean Kirkham's gonna be there. Big Clutch. Make sure you guys check him out. And he's gonna have all kinds of cool sales going on. He's going to be debuting a much sought after variant. Trust me, you guys, on this one. So make sure you guys are following Comics Vault Live. But I also want to mention something about Big Clutch too. He had the worst thing that could happen to a comics collector or a collector at all if you have a locker, a storage locker. This is a bummer. He put out this the other day. Hey, LA comic family, be on the lookout for this dude. He broke into my storage unit this morning, Monday, July 11th, and took a bunch of Walking Dead statues, Saga Funko Pops, Transformer toys, and a ton of comics. He drives a white Kia. He most likely lives within 30 minutes of Culver City, California. And if you have anyone trying to move any stuff, DM Big Clutch. He's got a police report on file. He went through the security footage, and here's what's missing. A Walking Dead Ezekiel statue, a Walking Dead Negan statue, Magic the Gathering Double Masters case, 4 boxes, Magic the Gathering Battle Bond case, 6 boxes, Magic the Gathering Modern Horizons case, 6 boxes, Walking Dead 3-0 Mission's pet number 1 figure and another figure of that, Saga Funko Pop 4 cases of 6 figures each, Transformer San Diego Comic-Con Devastator box set, which sells for a ridiculous amount, Randy Bowen Kongzilla statue, Super Dinosaur action figure deluxe set, and here's what just broke my heart. G.I. Joe SDCC 2015 Desert Duel box set and the Crimson Strike box set. Oh man. Wow. Walking Dead bourbon, a whole case of bourbon. You won't get that back, Sean. Just a heads up. Comic book short boxes, which had about 200 comics in each. Walking Dead issues 20 through 75, multiple copies of each, not bagged and boarded. 2 boxes of Image books, Deadly Class, Saga, Descender, etc., not bagged and boarded. 17 short boxes of Marvel comics.
Wow.
A big clutch. If you're watching tomorrow, I don't have much in the afternoon. I'm gonna hit the shop. I'm about 30 minutes from Culver City South. I'm gonna hit about 5 to maybe 10 shops, and I'm gonna take this and see if I'm gonna hit some pawn shops too.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. That's cool because here's the Kia that he was driving, you guys, and here's the dude that did it. So be on the lookout for this guy. Anybody that's near Richie and Clutch in California, Southern California there. Really,
Oh, no, it looks like a little bit like Sam.
Sam, where were you on the night of?
Yeah.
Triple D Esquire.
Yeah.
What kind of car did you drive?
He's got
Also, you guys,
I'm just playing Sam.
Bird City is going to be in San Diego again this year. They're teaming up with Greg Horn at booth 4613. Make sure you stop by and say hello to Ant and Greg Horn, who's going to be there. I don't think Laura's going to be there, but Anthony will be there with Greg Horn. That's going to be cool. So go get your Bird City Greg Horn book signed. Yeah, really, really cool. Really,
Ant,
really
call
cool.
me, text me. I'll come get you. We'll hang out.
So there's their banner for San Diego, which is pretty cool.
They have
Oh yeah, that's awesome, dude.
So yeah, all these people are going to be there. Not only are they going to be there, Richie, Vinny's going to be there. Vinny Kumar's going to be there. Big Leg's going to be there. Chris Colbert's going to be there. Drew's going to be there. Who else? There's a lot of people
going to be there. The Hive Boys.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
Beachside, if you know them.
I'm going, bro. I'm going. I have
them.
I'm going.
You might be able to get a ticket too. We'll see if we can get you a free ticket. If there's anybody out there anybody that was offering me a free ticket, hit up Richie and give him that ticket.
How about the rest of you guys? I know Brian said no, but Joe or Aaron, Sam?
Probably not. I probably won't be going. I think if I save up my money correctly, I could probably make Baltimore this year.
Yeah, I'm gonna do Baltimore and Emerald City. Those are the two I'm trying for.
I can't handle Baltimore again, dude.
Baltimore was crazy, right? That was fun. Another shout out I want to shout out real quick. Alex Garcia, the illustrator who gave me that awesome art for the channel recently. He's got this cool new poster prints available at Hero Complex Gallery. These are badass. Make sure you guys check him out. That's Alex Garcia _illustrator on IG. He's absolutely amazing. I'm still trying. Yeah,
I see money I just need to spend now, like with that Krusty the Clown Killing Joke homage. Like,
oh, bro,
he just says like two of my biggest fandoms like in one picture. So.
Yeah, I'll put the link to his link tree in the description also. But he's just an amazing illustrator that's been doing awesome stuff. Make sure you give him a follow. There's a couple other guys too you that have been really influential in us lately, and I also want to give a shout out to Tomb. Make sure you guys are following Tomb Swords and Snakes on IG. I'll put his post below. He does great art and cool things. He's always giving away the art that he does, which is really, really cool. He does all this, by hand and then just gives it away, which is very, very cool. So make sure you are following Tomb over at Swords and Snakes on IG. Very, very cool stuff. So, all right, let's get into some of the stuff that's going to be happening at San Diego this year. This was kind of cool. I'm a big fan of Alex Pardee, an awesome artist. He's going to have some cool exclusives there. Stop by Alex Pardee's table and get some of this stuff. He's just one of the best artists in the game. He's got these Topps Project 70 art that he's been doing. That his Ronald Acuna and Mike Trout are just so awesome. His Polar Bear Pete Alonso card is great. Wow. He's just he's a really good art. I really love his Raleigh Fingers Dia de los Muertos card. So make sure you guys go check out that. Here's some of the stuff that he'll be having.
Whoa.
Yeah. Really, really cool, man. So look at this. This is badass right here. This is a toy that's, I guess, limited to 100 pieces. And it's the Future Me CMYK edition for his Rocom Toys vinyl toys, and it'll come with a 5x7 print. If anybody gets an extra one of these, let me know. I'd love to get one, and I would love to get one of these Brightmare's sketchbook. So really, really cool. Look at that art, dude. I would like, this is the type of shit I want in my background, like behind me. Just so good.
Oh man.
Yeah. Alex Pardee is next level, man. If there was anybody that I would want to get to do me to be like the first exclusive variant put out by this channel, it would be Alex Pardee. Number 1 on my list.
Do any of these artists tattoo?
A lot of them got their start in tattoo, brother. A lot of them got their start in tattoo. So, yeah, I'm sure the Hive Boys will be all over this. James and Jonathan, if you're watching this or you hear this, grab me some extras. I would love to get some of that stuff. It's really, really, really cool. All right, here are some exclusives. Let's go through some of the exclusives that are going to be put out. Here's some of the stuff. These are the Squishmallows exclusives. If you're into this type of stuff, be on the lookout for that. This is Funko Pop Amazing Fantasy 15 cover art exclusive with a special edition sticker. So be on the lookout for that. Here's some plush toys, I guess. This is going to be a Funko Pop Stranger Things 4-pack exclusive with special edition sticker. I don't know why they have only at Target and that type of stuff.
I would assume that you could get it at Target also then if it's Target only.
All right,
like
so
it's probably a shared exclusive kind of situation.
Yeah. So they'll have all that stuff there. All these different toys and stuff. Be on the lookout. There's the Bleach Funko Pop figure.
Nice.
So there you go.
Ooh, and there's a chase for it.
Did you see the Miles one?
No, I didn't see
Target
Ultimate Fallout 4.
I bought 3 of them.
Nice.
So, there's some Naruto stuff. There you
Wait,
go.
have y'all seen those comic ones in person yet? Because like on the top of the corners, they put dots on the cover of the comic.
It's not a comic though. I think it's just
it's just a cover. It's just a backdrop or whatever.
Ooh, Red Hulk. That's cool.
Yeah, that's a cool one. You got a Vegeta, powering up Vegeta. Yeah, so there's a glow in the dark Godspeed Tinkerbell. So that's cool. Cheshire Cat.
Yeah.
There's your Boba Fett, Anakin.
Oh, it's in the coloring of the original figure too, huh?
Yeah.
The Boba Fett.
Yep.
I wonder if
I
wonder if they have the rocket that shoots.
Did you see the Anakin one?
Yeah.
He looks like he has jaundice.
Yeah, he does. He does. He's supposed to be yellow like that. So, all right.
Grievous.
Yeah, there's a Halo Master Chief. So
Asian
lots
Ant-Man.
of that's interesting. Venom on Throne.
Yeah.
A lot of Funko stuff to be on the lookout for. Here you guys go. I'll just keep going through it very quickly.
Don't a lot of those SDCC Funkos like sell for like crazy money after?
Oh hell yeah!
What's interesting is I don't know if these are just
that Vader. Look at that.
Yeah, I don't know if these are just going to be available at San Diego or you can get them other places. But
every year they have. So from what I remember from selling Funkos at ThinkGeek is they have a handful that are shared exclusives throughout different stores that you can buy almost anywhere, and then there's a handful that you can only get at the convention, and then they have different stickers for each one to notate if you got it at the convention versus if you got it from a shared store exclusive.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. This is the Mattel one, so be on the lookout for this. This is the Mattel exclusive stuff. Some He-Man stuff. This is Pixar Studios Edna Mode figure. All kinds of different costumes and stuff. There is a Mattel Creations or a Hot Wheels Star Wars Mandalorian Razor Crest. So there you go. These are the 40th anniversary 2-pack of He-Man and Skeletor.
Wow, look at that. That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, and speaking of that, this will remind me to talk about this during pickups. All right. So here's the figures. They're okay. They're nothing special, to be honest. There is, I don't know if this is Lego or Roblox or something, but there's that. This is Knight Rider model of kit with working LED scanner that emulates the original anamorphic equalizer. Look how cool that is, dude.
That is really cool, actually.
Look at this. It's a little Hot Wheels.
Oh wow!
If this would be one of the things that I think you should get, that Hot Wheels. That is awesome. So be on the lookout for that.
Hot Wheels has been, throwing it up.
Oh, dude, look at the Ghost Rider.
Yeah, this is the Ghost Rider Hot Wheels. So first appearance, Ghost Rider. Pick that up.
Dude.
Yeah, this is one to pick up.
Richie's like, how much money am I spending at this convention?
This is the Hulk Hogan No Holds Barred figure.
Baby got back.
Look, they got the they got Debo and Hulk Hogan.
Oh wow, man. That's dope.
My bike. That's my bike.
Yeah,
brother.
So there you go. Comes in a videotape.
Oh wow, look at that.
The San Diego packaging is always great.
Yeah.
Here is Jurassic Park Hammond Collection Outhouse set. So you got the T-Rex, which is badass looking, and the shitter.
Oh, that's cool.
You know, I've been back into comics now for almost 7 solid years, going on 7 solid years. I've never been to a Comic-Con my whole life.
Yeah, you should try and go, man.
Well, you're about to go to the biggest one to go to.
I'm not gonna go by myself. Only if you come or somebody comes.
There's
a lot of people. There's 10 people.
Gonna be a lot of people there. You'll find some friends.
Yeah,
there's
we
like
need to
50
get
other
them and hold
people.
you.
Go.
You can make friends with Billy Zabka and go to all of the Cobra Kai panels with him.
Maybe I'll hang out with Nick.
This is badass. Hologram Darth Vader premium plush. I love all the hologram figures. So there's a.
I mean, Whatnot's going to be there as well too, and you're a seller. So
Key Collector is going to be there. I'll hang out with him.
This is interesting.
We'll be arguing the entire.
Beavis and Butthead exclusives. So you got this badass hoodie, you got a backpack, and you've got what is this? A water bottle, and then a cool shirt where it's got Beavis and Butthead as when they're old. A mug. So
nice.
There you
Mugs
go.
Are awesome.
Yeah.
Has anyone watched the movie yet?
No, I haven't watched it yet. This is Stan Sakai's got some great exclusives. Stop by and pick these up. If anybody picks extra of these, let me know. Also, you got the Peach Momoko limited to 500, which this is again. Here's
Momoko.
Good Momoko. This is good Momoko. She took her time on this. It looks like. So a limited number will be available on Saturday at Sakai's website. So let's go ahead and open that in a new tab.
There's like 3 different covers. Yeah.
Yep. So here you go. Here's all the different foils. And then this one's limited to 500. This is the Star Wars homage.
Nice.
Yeah. So.
You can actually get that right now on what that dog you .co.
And here's
website.
the foil variants that will only be sold at San Diego.
You guys like foil variants?
I love foil variants.
I love foils.
I'm all about. I'm like that that Austin Powers gold guy. I love foil.
But it's like like when you're collecting cards as well too. Like any of the shiny stuff, like
shiny,
it just pops, right?
Yep, give me shinies. Yep.
Yeah, and it's it's gonna be tough to grade too. Like
Udon's gonna be there, and Udon always has cool shit. They're gonna have Mega Man X Maverick Hunters limited edition metal card set. This would be a good thing to pick up if you're going. Here's some cool Street Fighter card set that they're gonna have. Metal card for every $80 purchase. So go spend some money there. You get the Darkstalker stuff too.
Good eye, Brian.
Yeah, these are Street Fighter pins, and pins are super collectible. This is pretty cool. Macross. This is the Artistry of Macross book. This is a really cool Udon, big book. There's a cool Chun-Li shirt too. So that's badass right there, dude. That's really cool.
Chun-Li and Guile. That was mine.
Finally, there is some Star Wars stuff. Here is one of the Star Wars Black Series figures that they're going to have. They have this all black, what is it? Boba Fett, right? In disguise. So that's pretty
No,
dope.
It's a throwback for the recent comic too.
Yeah.
Right, for
so-
bounty hunters.
Yep. So, and then they're also going to have a G.I. Joe Mindbender figure that hasn't been shown yet. So, Dr. Mindbender exclusive. That's going to be cool. And they're also going to have some Dungeons and Dragons exclusives and some Bumblebee exclusives, it looks like. So, be on the lookout for the Hasbro stuff. So, pretty cool. There we go. There is all of the San Diego stuff. Let's get into this week's what do you got for us? You got your
Name that comic this week. So I'm
Let's
excited
do
about
it.
this one. So all the books on this list are stolen content from other content creators. I didn't come up with any single book on this list, and I stole it all. So hopefully you can name this comic. So let's start off with our first one. Should be pretty simple. Anyone, on the panel or in the chat, let me know what the title of the book is and what issue number.
Department of Truth 14.
No, it's not
1.
14. Yeah, it's 1.
Okay.
Yep. So I don't remember who had it on their list, but it was on some other channel besides this one. All right. All right, this one should be pretty simple.
8 billion genies, baby.
What issue?
Number
though?
1.
Yep. Cover A.
There you go.
Yep. All right.
I'll let somebody else go. You're muted, Richie.
Sonic 50. It was on the Hot 10 2 weeks ago.
Boom. Sonic 50.
And he called out what show it was on.
Yeah, yep. So
extra points.
Yeah. So shout out to Ben Stein for the CBSI Hot 10.
Hell yeah. This is Black Panther 1, the Namor cover. 2000. This one, Shuri, Black Panther.
Legacy cover, yeah.
Yep.
It was also on Hot 10.
So I guess you can see which content I stole it from, right?
Ooh, what is this?
This is a good one.
I don't remember myself.
Wait. Give me a sec.
Mhm.
I'm thinking Ribic or Delato.
Is it Mandalorian?
No. I think I remember which title it is, but
I give up.
All right. It looks like
Give us another piece.
I don't have it set up for that, but I'll just go ahead and expose
Oh, I should have got that one.
Doctor
Damn.
Strange 384.
Damn, I think all these books were on the same Hot 10. Did you just go?
I told you it was stolen content. Yeah. But, this is also a reminder as when you have a Hot 10 like that, people tend to forget it like a couple, 2-3 weeks later. And it just kind of it goes in one ear and out the other, right?
That's funny. This is the Crimson Rain Rajza connecting covers.
Number 5.
Nope.
Oh, I ordered 3 of these.
Yeah, so this is that boys number 1 that was I think this was on your Hot 10 list as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I bought three. One for me, one for Brian, one for Stein. And when I got them, it had a numbered when you pull a numbered card, just 38 out of whatever. It's pretty cool.
That's cool. On the COA or on the actual book?
I think it's on COA.
Okay. Okay. I didn't remember if I had.
Could be on the book. I'll have to check again.
Siege number 1. What is Siege number 1?
Good call.
No,
This is Brian's FOC cover, man. He nailed this one too. That's a scan cover, right?
Yeah.
Hotel.
Yep.
That's a
Hotel
cool
number
cover.
1. Yeah. And then that was it. This is a cover. Yeah.
ASM the 911.
Yeah.
ASM 36.
No, it was actually the Spawn 1 blank cover, the all black one. So
yeah. Ermsey has a special Garbage Pail Kids that he's got at tops.com if you guys are interested in that too. Shout out to Alejandro. So very, very cool. All right, let's get into pickups. Who wants to start?
I'll start because I only have a couple, but I want to show because Joe's here. I'm glad. Thank you, Joe, for staying. I hate when you leave early because I love you.
No, I'm actually off tomorrow, so I get to stay up a little bit late.
So I got this from a retailer, and I really want to call him out they should be ashamed of themselves, but I won't. And they've graded it 9.2, and they're usually really good. And this thing was pressed. I won it at the auction, and this thing was pressed by the previous owner, and he didn't use any paper stock centerfold protection with the staples. These are the high prong staples, and I got staple push all the way through on both staples through both sides of the book. Let's see. Let me see if I can do that. Can you kind of see that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can get that out.
Yeah, I can get it out. But here's the issue. On the other side, it breaks color.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I'm probably gonna send it back.
That's bullshit, dude.
How much did you get it for?
$71.
Holy shit, dude! I sold one of those, I think, on Whatnot the other week for like $30, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
Don't tell him that.
But that's Whatnot. But that's Whatnot. That's a book you're not supposed to sell on Whatnot.
I know.
It's the Whatnot discount because because in a lot of people's minds, like it's probably like what dead spec.
Yeah.
Or forgotten spec. I wouldn't say dead.
Aaron, were you here when I just said those Topps Chrome Anniversary? I found 2 megas at Target.
I wasn't here, but I was actually watching as I was smoking a cigarette.
So you saw the 1 of 5 Bogart?
Sandra Bogarts. Yeah, congrats on that. And then who was your auto?
It was Andrew Jones. I believe he's in the Hall of Fame too, right?
I'm not sure.
He will be if he's not.
He's got 500 home runs. Right?
Yeah,
but I mean, but that was from a mega box too, huh?
Yeah, I got 2.
So you're not guaranteed an auto in that either. Huh?
No, I wasn't. I didn't get an auto in the other one. So
okay.
But it was a fun break. I liked it a lot, actually. It was very nostalgic too. Shout out to Sniff Comics, hooked me up.
Nice.
I love that cover.
Second print Legacy and a bunch of other ones. He gave me a bunch of. Yeah, he's doing really good for the community. He's friends with Mel and everybody. He's
good people. Yeah, I bought from him before. And then he hit me up when he's like, "Oh, you're content creating on whatever channel."
Oh yeah, so positive. And the problem with Santos is that he was guilty by association. He was surrounded by
morons, which happens a lot in this world of comic books.
I've been there too. We've all been there, and he made a decision, keep him at arm's length, still wasn't far enough. So he bailed. Now he's just doing everything he can to help the community. He has a regular job. Shout out to him. I'm really happy.
Yep.
That's it.
All right. Who's next?
I can go. So I did not, those of you in Houston or in the Texas area, I did not go to Comic Palooza because it cost too much. And then the Friday, the day I probably could have gone, they didn't have the exhibit floor open. So I decided to hit up a Half Price Books instead. And then I got this Star Wars Annual #1 for $2.50.
Yeah.
Not too shabby. But how about this Star Wars 21 for $2? I'm not complaining about that. But that's not all from there. I found this pretty cool Preacher #1 that's like an AMC promotion, it looks like.
Nice.
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah, so this was $2. I was kind of all right, not complaining about that. How about some Miss Marvel though? 23. I was like, for $2, I'm still not gonna pass it up. But you can't go without getting 24, right? As well. They had a huge run of Spider-Gwen that I almost picked up. I have most of those books, but I was it doesn't hurt to have extras, especially at $2 a piece. But I was let me just keep on digging. And I found a Jim and the Holograms, #7, the subcover. Yeah, first Jim Bartell published work, $2. I was all right. I'm not complaining. I opened up my package from Tiny Onion Substack Club. So it is the Closet #1 gold foil cover. So not too shabby. I'm not sure what I'll do with that yet. If I'll throw it out on Whatnot or eBay or something like that. And then with Drunken Chat, Drew gave out a discount code, and so I got the David Mack Daredevil #1. So,
beautiful.
Yeah,
gorgeous.
So I love this cover. It's absolutely beautiful. Kyle pre-show said he's hey, I read that issue #1. It is a very excellent read because he's writing it. Chip.
Zdarsky.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
And then a couple card pickups real quick. Cole Anthony Disco Select Prism. So PSA 10. Christian Pache rookie patch auto from the Inception PSA 10.
What
happened to
pick
him?
that up? Yeah, he's taking a shit, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. What'd you pick
well,
that up?
I bought it on Whatnot. So from one of the sellers, what they do is they lay out a bunch of slabs on the table, and then they're like, "All right, if you bundle up a bunch of cards together, we'll sell it to you for cheaper." So it was like $200, maybe something like that, maybe a little over 200. I don't remember if I showed these last week or not, but the Vladdy Guerrero Jr. rookie, the missing number, PSA
the short
10.
print, yeah.
Missing number, PSA 10, and then the Mike Trout home field advantage. This is a PSA 8. So
Nice.
I got both of these for like 120,
Nice.
150, somewhere around there. So I was like, kind of like, all right, I'm not passing it up on that.
Brian, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, the Pache thing hasn't panned out at all, but I was like, kind of like Inception 10, like those are sticker cards, and like who knows, maybe
He got traded, didn't he? Didn't he get traded? Yeah, he got traded to the Athletics.
Oh, did he?
And let me see here. Is he up? He's on, or is he on the 40 man?
Should be on triple. Should be a triple A or double or high double A.
Yeah, I don't know if he's playing right now. He might be. He might be playing right now.
And then
yeah, it looks like he is. He's up in the bigs right now.
Okay, so we'll
he's
see.
Played 68 games. 68 games with a. Let's see here. What's his average? Doesn't say. I don't know why I can't find his average or anything, but yeah, 68 games in the bigs.
That Trout home field advantage is my favorite of all of them. I scored one of those recently, and then Brian, I sent you that video. Did you watch it?
No, we don't want to talk about that yet.
Okay.
You guys are just going to be blown away by one of Richie's video. Pache is batting a sub 200, 159.
Oh man, that's not
but
good.
he's always been a fielder, not a hitter.
Right.
Yeah.
And he's coming off injury.
Yep.
Yeah, and I bought a bunch of singles from someone where they threw in a home run challenge for Fernando Tatis. I mean, he's about to come back up in a little bit, right?
Yeah, he's already coming. He's already fielding.
Fire, his rookie card. This is a Joe Musgrove numbered, and then a Christian Javier auto for like $2. So
I have the same card. Is that one numbered?
This one is not numbered.
I hate when because you know how it's like the cheap, skinny foil cardstock. I hate when they put the sticker over that one. I don't mind the sticker all the time, but on those, ugh.
Yeah. And then I bought a box myself from Chris, so that's why he donated a box to this channel.
We're fiends.
Yeah. So I mean, the price he gave me was like really good, anyways. And then he was like, "Oh, you're still doing the YouTube thing?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "All right, I'm throwing in another box." I was like, kind of like, "All right." I was like, "That's perfect because, we're trying to get to that 1,000." So I don't know what we're counting is at now, but
we ought to try and have him on again. That is a cool dude, man.
Yeah. He said that he would if he was available. So anytime, I'll send him a link and stuff like that. So I think he's ripping. He's busy ripping right now.
We're at 973 subs still, but you did mention the Jen Bartel first work. I want to remind everybody, if you go to the website, you can go down to recent guest appearances, and you'll see I did a show last night with Joe and Laura and Jen from Comic Book Women, and it was a lot of fun. We talked about creator firsts, which you guys know is my favorite thing to collect. And if you guys want to go get some creator first info, this is a great show to watch. It's about an hour and 15 minutes long, but just nothing but killer information, just packed with information. So make sure
if you don't know Brian McClay before you've seen this video or his knowledge, like I've been saying, watch this video.
Yeah, very cool video.
Check it out. I definitely enjoyed watching. It was a lot of fun, learning about, just learning more information about artist first and stuff like that.
Yep. Yeah, very, very cool. All right, who wants to go next?
I'll go.
Mama.
So I went to my local con yesterday. I didn't have the energy to walk around. They have it at the American Bank Center. So, man, they showed out. You know, they had some good stuff. They had a lot of vintage stuff, and I may go tomorrow, the last day, see if people try and dump some of their stuff. But I was able to pick up some Dave Stevens books that I had been looking for. Picked up the Alien Worlds.
Love that. I have a signed copy of that.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Asshole.
It's hard.
But
To
anyways,
get it's very hard to get Dave Stevens autos.
Oh yeah, gone too soon, man.
Yep.
You know, just so I picked that up, and then I got to press it, but this one super fucking high grade, dude. That's going to be a 9.8.
Nice.
So I got that.
Have you pressed that one yet, Joe?
Not yet.
So you know when you get that feeling and it just looks too perfect, better get a 9.9.
No, yeah.
Put it to the test. And if you get a 9.8, let's crack it CPR.
Look at this Dave Stevens goodness right here.
That's beautiful, yeah.
True Love #1. And I was like, oh
book,
my God, I gotta get it. And then gotta get some Freddy Krueger goodness.
Yeah.
Look at that, bro.
With Leatherface on it. That's awesome.
Bro.
Wild
Man, you make me want to go to the Houston con tomorrow and dig.
Aaron, so I got this for $3.
Are you serious? That's crazy.
So I got all of these for $110.
Nice.
110 bucks.
Man.
And
am
then
I digging tomorrow? I don't know.
So I went to this just came out of the press, so I went to Half Price Books, right? And I always got to leave with something, right? So I picked up this new movie. So that is Barbara Stanwyck.
Barbara Stanwyck was the spark plug of the 1930s and 40s. Her and Joan Crawford were both strippers that became actresses because all the men loved how they stripped, and they became superstars in the acting world. And they were known for being passed around Hollywood, like a wet rag. So
1932, bro.
Yeah.
So
beautiful.
I had never pressed one of these big magazines, so I said, you know what, let's do it. So came out great, cleaned the back. Look how white that is. Mama.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Lastly, this artist picked up some of her work. Her name is Brittany Ann, from Brittany Ann Art on IG. So look at that Darth Maul, bro. Kind of like a girl Darth Maul. I was kind of digging her art and gave her a couple of shout outs on IG. She drew some Captain Carter. And then I just love this one. This of Grogu and Mando.
Yeah,
so go look her
nice.
up if you have a chance, Brittany Ann Art. So she's never done a comic book, but she's definitely a fan. She had some really cool prints and things like that. So yeah, man. Good stuff.
Not bad, dude. Not bad at all. All right, Sam, you got any pickups?
Not tonight.
Okay. I have got some pickups. So I found this. I started going through my card collection that I got again. I have kind of put that on the back burner, so I started going through it again. And I found Bruce Timm's very first professional work, which is Masters of the Universe, Grizzlor, The Legend Comes Alive. There you can see Bruce Timm's autograph.
Dude, that's crazy.
Yep.
Dude, is that a mini comic?
Yeah, this came in the package with figures, with He-Man figures, and Bruce Timm got his start doing art on these mini comics. You guys can see the inside.
Did he do the interior also?
Let me tell you. I believe he did.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
By the way.
So he did a bunch of them. You can find a bunch of them are Bruce Timm also, but yeah, there's the front. I got a really high grade copy of this around, but I didn't. It was pretty cool just to find this in the baseball color collection I picked up. So that was cool. This is something really super interesting that during my Star Wars sale, which I believe I'm going to do another Star Wars sale tomorrow. I've been doing them on Sundays pretty much the last couple of weeks.
Throw some Campbell and Adam Hughes in there, Brian, and I'll buy some stuff from you, man.
Okay. Here is something interesting. I was selling these, and then while I was selling them, I saw something that was crazy. So this is Star Wars number 80 from the Dark Horse run. A lot of people call it Star Wars Republic, but if you remember the Dark Horse run, they split it up into little storylines and kept the numbering going. So this is Star Wars number 80 from Dark Horse, and as you can see right there, this is the direct copy. Let me do this. Let's see here.
Okay.
Let me try and I want to show you guys this I want to show you what it looks like. Really, there we go. You can see how it says direct sales on it, and it still has the. God damn it! Let me do this.
Oh, okay, I saw it.
Where it has the issue
I
code?
gotta scan the barcode.
Yeah, it still has the barcode, and it says direct sales, right?
Mhm.
Which is normal. That's okay. That's how all the directs look.
Is it Marvel?
No, Dark Horse.
No, Dark
Okay,
Horse.
so it's not
Yeah.
5966.
Here is the newsstand. This is what a newsstand looks like of the same book. It says Star Wars,
Yeah.
and it has the little comics code and the price, right?
Price variant, yeah.
So the direct says direct version. As you guys can see, it says direct.
Right.
The newsstand says Star Wars, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about this one.
That's a newsstand as well.
Well,
A
yeah, no,
newsstand, it's double stamped. It's stamped
Oh,
newsstand
Oh, wow.
and
That
stamped
is cool.
direct.
Did you match the first 5 of the UPC to the direct one? Is it the same 615? Blah 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 blah. Because the newsstands are in the 7 zeros.
They double stamped the direct
Yeah,
from the
they
newsstand.
double stamped it. You can see right where it says Star Wars, and it's double stamped. It says
Bro,
Star
that's
Wars.
a 1 of 1, bro.
Yeah, that right there, you guys, is one of the rarest comics I think you're ever gonna see. It's double
Claim.
stamped.
You cannot triple stamp a double stamp.
No, you can't. Sam is right.
I love
What,
it.
what can you double stamp a tramp?
Quincy's.
Stamp?
You can't double stamp a triple stamp.
What about Danzig? Tramp stamp?
Yeah, Danzig does have a tramp stamp. All right, so and then back in the let's see here, what year did this come out? Early 2000s, I think. Topps put out a set called Topps Archives, where they reprinted old school rookie cards, and they did a football set that was absolutely gorgeous. And they did a set that has the regular. They have refractors and then the regular cards, right? And they did refractors of old school rookies. And they also, some of these you can find signed, right? Which I've been looking for a Lawrence Taylor one forever, and I always get outbid on it. But so here's the Phil Simms. As you can see, it's a refractor of his rookie card.
Oh, yeah.
So his rookie was a 1980 Topps. I actually have 2 cello packs from 1980 Topps football with Phil Simms on top, and as
Really?
here's the, as you can see, it's the refractor, which is cool, right? Here's the back. It looks just like the back, and the only difference is it says at the bottom, reprint Topps Archive Reserve, reprint 64 of 94, so in 2001. And that's the only difference other than it's chrome. It's a chrome refractor, right? They didn't do chrome back in 1980. So I picked up a bunch of these this last week just because I love them. I picked up so Gale Sayers' rookie card was not in Topps. It was in Fleer, 63 Fleer, I think. And then, or 62 Fleer. But here's his first Topps card. And here's the refractor of the Gale Sayers, which is beautiful. And then one of my all-time favorite running backs, because when I was a kid, this guy was just, I remember playing Pop Warner football and my dad telling me like, hey, run like Roger Craig, right? Keep your knees high, right? When I played running back when I was in Pop Warner. And there's a Roger Craig 84 rookie. That's the refractor.
So underrated.
Yeah.
So underrated.
Those are great. But these last two that I saved for you guys are, well, there's the last three, but 2 players. The Bo Jackson 88. Look how beautiful that is. Yeah. Just gorgeous refractor of the 88 top super rookie. There's the back. Take you back. All right. And the final player that I picked up, growing up, my favorite player was Lawrence Taylor. I've talked about that. I was a big Giants fan growing up. So Lawrence Taylor was just the shit to me, man. To have a defensive player that intense and that, good, where Bill
dominant.
Bill Walsh created the West Coast offense to stop Lawrence Taylor, right? And then, of course, Lawrence Taylor is one of the only 3 defensive players, I believe, to win MVP. He did it like his second year in the league or third year in the league. Anyway, so Lawrence Taylor was my big fan. This isn't Lawrence Taylor. My favorite football player of all time, Walter Payton. And these are Walter Payton rookie card refractors. So, beautiful. Just absolutely gorgeous. As you guys know, I've talked about it before. Joe reminds me all the time about my 1976 top cello pack with the Walter Payton rookie on top. That's my prized possession in cards. So I picked up 2 of these. There are autographed versions of these, which is crazy. And I would love to get one. One of these days I'll find one. But I also got this. I got another Jordan rookie. So thank you to everybody that took part in my Whatnot sales and bought comics from me over the last couple of weeks. You guys paid for this. And I'm planning on turning this into a Wayne Gretzky OPG rookie.
Oh, you're going to make a trade?
I'm going to make a trade. So we're going to try and turn this into a Wayne Gretzky OPG rookie, which is my grail of cards. We'll see if that happens here soon. So
there's an antique shop that has a Gretzky OPG. I think it's graded a 6.5.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to swing by tomorrow and see what they have it priced at, and I'll take a pic and I'll send it to you.
Hold on, let me go get. I got a couple more real quick. I'm going to let Sam talk about Triple D Dodgeball. Did you have anything going on this week, Sam?
Dude, I had a ton.
All right, so I'm going to put this up while you talk about it real quick, and I'm going to go run and grab the final on my pickups. All right, here we go.
So we had, oh man, I really wanted the.
Why do they keep going after your balls, Sam?
Why do they
every
keep
time
going
I
after
see something? Yeah, everybody's trying to hit you in the nuts, dude.
I tell everyone that they should aim for the nuts.
It's because you kicked that one dude in the nuts, and then right?
No, it's because that's the best place to throw to keep them. You're aiming for the center of mass, and that's basically what you're doing. You throw it high, people catch it. You throw it low, you're gonna miss. So I just try to keep it right in the crotch area. But do you want to put the music on, Brian?
Yeah. Let me see if it let me. Hold on. Remove that. Let me share.
Yes. So you guys know Songify this? You guys ever heard of Shmo Yoho?
No.
So it's this channel on YouTube where they take.
Do you ever feel like
They take different just clips from movies and then they auto-tune them into these really great songs. So
Okay.
This one is from Stranger Things season 4. It's called "Chrissy Wake Up," and let's see. After I catch it twice in a row, then it'll restart. So if you want to do this one
on a daily basis.
Okay, so here's the start of it.
Chrissy, wake up! I don't like this. Chrissy, wake up! Hey,
hello.
Wake up, can you hear me? Wake up, Chrissy. I don't like this. Chrissy, wake up!
That's funny.
Okay. Give me the word.
And then the other clip is the most recent. Just click on the other one. But we had so many catches that night. It was getting really hard to make any headway. So I had to come up with an alternate plan. I used this kind of bigger guy on my team as a shield to trick this guy.
Yeah.
That's funny, man.
Is that legal?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So
you can
use
set
him
pick.
as shield.
You can set a pick.
Yeah, you can set a pick. Sure.
Yeah.
And you're concealing the ball too, huh?
Yeah, I don't think that's a legal move, Sam.
I'm
I'm gonna verify it, and we'll find out whether it's legal.
Joe, I say what's legal and what's not legal.
Triple D Esquire.
That's good.
Right.
That's good shit.
I don't think that's legal at all. Like, what is it? The cable guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're having a good time. I also want to make one more announcement, which is, so this December is my 40th birthday, and for my birthday, or every year we've been doing Triple D, we do what we call Founders Day, because me and the other guy who started it, our birthdays are one day apart. And so the week of our birthdays, we do a big event with food and stuff. Well, this year we're actually going to put some money on the table and have a tournament with cash prizes. And it's not going to be chump change. It's going to be like $500 for the team victory, and then $250 for the one-on-one. So if anybody in the area or wants to come to the area and participate in my dodgeball tournament, you're welcome to do so.
Hey, Sam, can I ask you a question real quick? The guy you used for a pick, did you have to get a bath towel after from all the sweat he got on you? That dude's drenched.
That's Fidel. He's the guy that got 90,000 views on from catching my ball after I hit him in the face and broke his glasses. So, we all get a little sweaty. He's not the only one. We all get.
Man, it looks like there's more and more people turning out for your dodgeball. I mean, just maybe you always have that many people. It just looks like there's a shitload of people playing dodgeball.
Yeah, it does.
It varies between like
it's because they're not concealed in the racquetball court.
Right.
How many members do you have?
It varies. And so on my Facebook page, I have about 150 people, but people that show up, it's usually between 8 and 15.
Okay.
Nice. All right. Let's finish. Let me show you the final of the pickups this week. And then we'll end it on a couple cool posts for the people that are heading out to San Diego. All right. I picked up a couple more of these. This is John Pound's first cover nice. Art. The guy who did, of course, did the Garbage Pail Kids. So I picked up 3 of these now.
Wow.
Yeah, they're cheap. They're cheap when people don't realize what they are. All right. Now, here's something crazy. I'm not sure if this has first Perillo in it or what. I bought this for it has a creator first, and because I was probably stoned when I did it, I don't remember which creator this is the first of. So this is a creator first right here. Daughters of Darkness 3.
Wow.
Let me see here. Let me take a look. All right. So we've got all the artists, and it doesn't say. Oh, Perillo. Yeah, Lucio Perillo. This is Perillo's first professional art.
Swear to God, I was just going to ask you, what is Perillo's first?
This is it. I'll show it to you. Hold on. All right. So this was a...
Oh, it wasn't him on the cover?
No, it's inside.
Internal.
Yeah. Let me find it. Yeah, it is Perillo. So let me go through it and find it. A lot of sexy naked ladies in here.
Mama!
Yeah. All right. Let's find the Perillo. Sorry, you guys. We're going through it quickly. There's the Perillo. You see it?
Damn. Not bad for
this
a first.
one, right? It's this one right here. Sorry, this one right here.
Even better.
Yeah. Lucillo Perillo. So very first Perillo art right here, Daughters of Darkness 3, which is very cool. Shout out to International Comics, Josh. I bought this on his recent foreign sale. We're going to be doing Foreign Comic Weekend Part 4 coming up at the end of this month, the 30th. And I bought this from him during the last Foreign Comic Weekend. You can watch me buy it. It was me and Rob Fordham while Josh was doing his sale. This is a super rare non-canon Green Lantern story right here. Gembong Mafia. And it's I think it's Eastern, like Asian type book, maybe India, something like that. I don't know.
Peru.
But it's super, super rare and it's non-canon. So, and just beautiful. So I bought that from him, and he threw in a giveaway book for the 1,000th giveaway.
Are we there?
Oh, cool.
Not yet. This was this is a giveaway book. This is an EH Quebec, which is super rare, Spider-Man Black Cat. So pretty cool. Super, super rare. French. And then
Is that the first meeting?
I don't know if it's the first appearance. I'll have to ask him.
Okay.
This is super cool. He threw this in for free. Look at this. G.I. Joe Yearbook number 2 from 1986.
Oh, wow.
Spain contains the first half of the triple play story from Yearbook number 2.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Look at that snake eyes, bro.
Look at Timber, dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nice.
That's cool.
It's got Airborne, which I love Airborne. I love the seal too. Yeah, man, that is fucking awesome. So I was super stoked for that. And then it was Prime Day on Amazon.
Yeah.
And I fucking went wild. I got myself 7 security cams. I got 5 for the outdoors and 2 for the indoors for less than $200, you guys.
Boy, that big
crazy.
clutch post must have really scared you, huh?
Yep. And then I got one of these, which is pretty cool. It's a set to set up your camera so it looks straight down, so I could do cool pack openings and stuff like that. So
what is that? What's the name of that one, Brian?
it is this. Here you go.
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna order it right now.
So and then I also got a couple of these smaller versions to attach to the wall, so I can start putting cameras on the wall. And I got some new lighting. So Amazon Day was great to me. So that is pickups. All right, this is what I want to end it with. Shout out to Dinesh, who, as you guys know, Dinesh is a big OA guy, and he posted this. He posted 2 new posts on the site. He's down in San Diego, so say hello to Dinesh. Anybody that runs into him, Vinny, make sure to say hello. I'm a fan of Dinesh. I like Dinesh. I know Dinesh gets a lot of shit, but I really like the guy. And this, he showed this. He said, jaw-dropping Todd McFarlane Spider-Man cover to Marvel age 90. Even more stunning without all the cover copy. This is my favorite McFarlane Spidey cover. A lot of people don't know about this cover. It is Marvel age number 90. And, oh, man, to have the original would be amazing. This is the original. This is what the cover looks like. It's my favorite McFarlane Spidey cover. I have a 9.8 signature series of this. And this is the original art, which is gorgeous. And then...
does it lose its value if it's mounted?
No. Because it's not mounted. It's museum mounted, which means...
museum mounted. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it does lose its value if it's mounted with sticky stuff. You don't want to do that. You always want to do museum mounting. So that was cool. And then he posted this. And I don't know if a lot of people know about this. He says, full disclosure, this one's mine. He owns this. The original and rejected cover to Amazing Spider-Man 361. So Bagley originally did this cover to Amazing Spider-Man 361, and it got rejected.
Oh, that would have been a cooler cover.
Yeah, this is way cooler, man.
You got to be kidding.
Yeah, I'd much rather see.
it.
I'd much rather see that cover than.
I don't know. I like the other one.
Did Dinesh say when he picked that up?
No, he didn't. He didn't.
I like that.
So they did a Comic Con museum. They did a Beyond Amazing Spider-Man exhibit.
Cool.
And so that people gave them art to show, and he must have gave them this. This is awesome. Dinesh,
wow.
If you're watching, brother, please do me a favor. Come on this show and talk about this original art, because this is cool, man. We'll hopefully get Dinesh on to come talk about
He's
this.
got the OA of Amazing 300 too, right?
Yes, he does. He owns the original art for Amazing 300.
I like Dinesh. I'm a fan. Always like, I don't know him. I'd love to meet him someday, but I like what he has to say.
I like what he does, and I like how he does it too. I know a
was
lot
cool.
of people get butthurt about the way he does things, but he's a salesman, and I don't know. I like the guy.
That's marketing.
He was cool to meet on Drunken Chat. I'll say that.
Yeah. Well, he came on Flipside a couple of times and did interviews with us, which was cool. But unfortunately, I think interviews don't do well in this content world. It's cooler just to have people on in a roundtable type thing.
Yeah.
So this is very cool. Very cool. So there we go, you guys. Good luck to everybody that's going to head out to San Diego this year, and have a good time, and hit us up and take lots of video for everybody, for Hive, Bird City, Vinny, Drew, Leg, Colbert, everybody that's going out there. Take a ton of video, and we're looking forward to that. And also, you guys, make sure you sub up. We got tons of giveaway for the 1,000th sub week giveaway.
What's the number now? Do we hit the 1,000 today?
No.
Let's see if I'm giving away a slab or not.
Refresh it, Brian, so it doesn't stay at that 973.
All right, I didn't want to do this, but I'll take my shirt off if you guys get to 1,000.
Yeah, it's definitely nowhere near.
And I'll throw in a mystery pack too. I'll pack some books.
What do you mean, Sam? You're not going to send an autographed dodgeball to whoever?
That would be cool. That would.
I need
really
to use
cool.
those dodgeballs, man.
Yeah.
I'll do
I want the sweaty guy.
I'll do a Red Hood mystery pack.
I'll take
We're
his
at
glasses.
977, you guys. We are 23 away. 23 away. So
we had 4 subs in there. All right.
Yeah.
I'm 8 away from 500. So
yeah. So
he's
cool.
got the original art for Ultimate Fallout 4. You got to be kidding. The Jurjevic or the
the original, not the Jurjevic. Yeah.
Still, you know.
Yeah, it's crazy. So, all right, you guys, make sure you guys go sub up at the Amazing. All kinds of crazy content, as you guys can see over there. There's content almost every day of the week. So make sure you guys go check it out. Go check out all the homies: the Bogcast, House of Stein, Mighty Mel, Simple Mans, Thresholds of Reality, Popcorn Culture, Nearing Nerdvana, Renovision, The Dank Show, Mercenauts, Swaggle House, Journos, Ninth Wonder, and there's a couple more on there under the homies. So make sure to go show them some Comic Crusaders, Newbie, Ultra. Go show them some love. They're doing some good content, and we will see you guys next time. Adios.
Toodaloo.